Theater of the Mind is intended for mature audiences. Listeners' discretion is greatly advised.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind presents Retribution, episode 37. I'm Mike, and I'll be your Dungeon Master for this session. And our question this week from the Ultimate RPG Campfire Card Deck by James D'Amato is, who in your life do you hope to one day introduce to your companions? Do you think they would get along?
My name's Amanda, and I am playing Mel Kelly. Mel would want to introduce her companions to her mom. She and her mom have not been super close since she went off to college, but she kind of misses her, and she thinks that her mom and Emery might get along okay. She's positive her mom would hate Olmok and James and be highly skeptical of Elliot.
Yes, what I'd do.
I'm just... You're a thief.
So?
What's that?
I'm Jeremy. I'm playing Elliot Brandybane. Elliot Brandybane doesn't really have anybody specifically in his life that he would hope to introduce to his companions to, but he did have a friend in the military through Desert Shield named, they called him Cuba, and he didn't make it. But he thinks that Cuba and his friend, new companions, would have gotten along really well. He always kind of wonders what it would have been like had they all been together at the same time.
I am Bernal. I am playing Olmok Vaga Johnson. Off the top of my... Who would I introduce you rapscallions to?
You're all model citizens in the same.
You're not wrong, right? We're doing what needs doing. I would say... Lieutenant Snyder. Fuck it. Let's go with that. Just a really cool lieutenant that I had on my last tour of duty before I was stationed as a recruiter. Was a really good dude. Just kind of laid back for a lieutenant, and he didn't let his not super official standing, because lieutenant's not that big of a deal in the Navy anyway. He wasn't a lieutenant commander or commander, right? Or captain even, but some of those guys let that rank get to their head and think that they can tell you what to do all the time. And especially as a senior chief, they try to command you around, and that just doesn't go. It's like trying to tell a chief warrant officer what to do. It just they don't care. They don't give a fuck what you have to say about anything. So he was really cool, and I really liked the guy. And I think you would have got along with most of you, probably. Yeah, maybe not James.
What the fuck? Why me?
It's because you steal shit, and he
judge me for who I am, not what I do.
Now, as a person, he would have liked you until you stole something from him, and then he probably would have fought you because he was very aggressive.
I don't steal stuff from my friends
Anymore.
Unless it's Elliot.
He and I weren't friends yet. I am I'm Towns, and I play James O'Brien, who apparently is the worst person in this group. James probably would be Gladys, his nanny, was the only person that he really respected throughout life. He'd be the only one proud to introduce you guys to.
She wouldn't like us, would she?
It'd be various degrees. She would put up with you because you guys are my friends and she's friends with mine.
I'm Kasey. I play Emery Lee. And Emery had a group of friends in college when she was still taking classes that she was pretty close with. They kind of went separate ways after she stopped going to school, and some people graduated and people moved away from town and stuff. So people are kind of scattered generally. She has a couple of them she thinks would get along pretty well with this group, but she hasn't talked to them.
fair. Lord of Moritar would really, really like to introduce you guys to Lord Ashraphael. He's fairly confident that would alleviate some of the ongoing tensions.
I mean, would it though? You know?
Yeah, when we were turned into undead zombies under his control.
But would Ashraphael like us?
No.
Is what we need to know.
No.
Then we shouldn't
No.
set up that play date.
And with that, let's go ahead and roll for recap. We'll go lowest takes it.
I'll punch another god.
Got a 12.
18.
12.
11.
What are we rolling?
Low.
Fuck, 3.
Oh, good. What
think
did
three
we
takes
do?
So,
You got this.
Half an hour ago.
yep. No, I don't.
I remember.
Okay, we were at church in Fort Morgan. And there was a pastor, Patrick?
Eric?
There it is. Okay. I was like, that's close, but not right. Okay, Pastor Eric. We went and talked to him after the sermon and asked if he could possibly help cure lycanthropy in me. We learned about the city, Fort Morgan, having like a zombie problem, and they corral them in a big fence, and they just make a lot of noise, creep people out, so that's cool. And after we got back home to the Lee residence, her sister Sadie thought it would be cool. We went and snuck out and saw Balake do some poetry.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was poetry of sorts.
I mean,
It just wasn't good.
it was poetry. It was. I'm so shocked she didn't say anything about pretentious poetry because it felt to me very pretentious. It was like, why
It
are
was.
we doing?
No, it was.
But you could call out.
Emery was trying to be supportive of her sister for a little bit, and then she was so disgusted by everything that she couldn't even handle it. So
I was shocked you held on to it because you wasted no time telling Quill Guy is.
I didn't tell him he was
Uh,
pretentious.
So, and then after, so we listened to terrible poetry for about an hour. We also got coffee, and scones, and a bagel. Emery got a bagel.
The ghost of Elliot's past told everyone to leave.
Yeah, that's true. That's right. He did a cantrip to what? Dissonant Whispers?
No,
No.
God.
Oh, minor illusion.
Minor illusion. Okay.
Dissonant Whispers is a whole different
Is
thing.
it completely
That
different spell?
That would have killed everybody.
Sweet.
Dissonant Whispers is very much.
It's a very strong spell. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know that. I'm a D&D newbie, but I've heard of that. So,
He whispers into your brain and it hurts you.
Yeah, Mel used to have it
Yeah,
as a
that's the
warlock.
one thing that you're
Okay.
not resistant to.
Okay. Yeah, that's psychic damage. I haven't heard. So we followed, well, after an argument between Sadie and Emery, vampire guy, Blake, he charmed everybody. Well, he charmed Mel. And Mel got real weird for a minute.
Yeah, she giggled. She doesn't do
She
that.
got oddly flirty with the dude she was literally bullying 6 seconds ago. So that was cool. And then we followed creepy vampire looking dude. We didn't know he was a vampire at the time.
Suspected.
Had stinging suspicion,
prove it.
but nobody confirmed, until Elliot snuck him. So we left without Elliot. And then Elliot followed us because of course he did. Why wouldn't he? He's the he's the father of the group. He must be around. Okay.
He's the sneaky, reluctant.
yeah.
Like,
He has to be there because he knows we're going to do something stupid, and he's never wrong. So we followed creepy vampire dude to museum/library after.
I was across the street from that.
Oh, it was across the
At
street from that.
BPOE.
That's right. That was the yeah.
I accidentally called it the Bepo. It was the
The Mason.
Mason Lodge.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I wrote down.
Freemason.
Beepo.
That's what I said first. I was wrong.
Mason Lodge or Freemason?
Freemason.
Is that a difference? I don't know. To be honest, I think they're the same, but that's not really relevant. I'm talking just out my
I
ass now. I
think
need
it's
to
kind
stop.
of like the difference between Pete and Peter.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Went up to the roof. He offered us a bunch of drugs because he's a sinner. And we all said no because, you just say no to drugs.
We got the 5 people that dare worked on.
Friends don't let friends take drugs from vampires.
From vampires. It's specifically because he was a vampire. I did not hesitate to do whatever the elves gave me.
I was going to say, the funny thing is that if he hadn't offered us drugs but had offered us alcohol, we probably all would have taken it.
Yeah.
Alcohol too.
Yeah, but because it was both, that became suspicious.
We're like, hey,
Because he was
what
hanging out
are
with
you
those
trying to
17-year-old
seduce me?
friends.
Right, like,
Trust me, I did eat potato chips though.
we did eat potato chips.
Yeah.
I don't
I'll
know.
take the chips.
Rage snacking.
But he knew Elliot was following us, even though we didn't. And then we all went up. He got everybody upstairs. He seemed chill, but we weren't digging his vibe. You know what I mean? And then Elliot tried to kill him with the sun sword. We're not so sure succeeded because Mel stayed charmed and so did Sadie.
He didn't actually hit him, he just brandished it at him.
Yeah.
And he turned and
It's
missed
like,
and flew away.
Boogity boogity.
I was really hoping we were going to roll initiative because then I was totally going to.
Yeah.
But he fucking bailed.
It's okay. We'll kill them.
Probably the right call. So then we went back home. We woke up Emery's dad, told him a bunch of stuff. He's real tired, so he didn't really want to hear it. And then
You said a lot of fucking crazy shit at him.
it's the apocalypse.
Your daughter's boyfriend's a vampire and he
In
can't
the
come
middle of the night.
Yeah. Okay, I guess that's
Assaulting
true
the house.
because he hasn't seen elf salamanders,
Yeah.
right? Or anything other than the zombies. We're not so sure if he's seen ghosts. He probably hasn't seen a vampire. Otherwise, he would have been like, yeah, that checks
Yeah,
out.
Yeah. Then you're talking about the quote unquote good kid.
Yeah.
Good kid's got a boyfriend you don't know about who, by the way, is a vampire. We're going to assault your house.
Yeah. That's a fair point. Like,
in.
the fuck are you talking? Whatever. Do what you want. I'm going back to bed.
In Ken's defense, that was a logical reaction.
Yeah.
Whilst James is in the corner tying a frying pan to Sadie's
yeah.
Yeah. So we did watches. Emery and I noticed nothing unusual, which is
I
par for the
noticed
course.
nothing.
The
But-
snoring resonated.
And we're about to wake up.
Oh, I'd also like to add, the pastor wanted us to go.
Oh yeah,
half
we
a
would
day's
need to
ride.
go half days north to try to see how they started up the big moving machinery things.
That is a particularly important portion because we're planning on doing that shortly.
After our sunrise run.
After
Yeah.
the sunrise run.
They got to go on a run.
I was really hoping Mel would remember this.
So for those of you who were asleep, not counting the person on a watch, you wake to the smell of Folger's coffee, bacon, and eggs
Ooh.
wafting its way down the stairs as Miss Sharon is doing the cliche, trying to be quiet and not wake anybody up.
Bang, bang. Turn on the fucking blender for no reason.
Spoken like a night shifter.
Yeah.
No.
And as you guys move upstairs, Ken is pretty quickly moving through his morning cliche dad about to go to work vibes.
James, we can't have breakfast till after we have our run. Are you ready to go?
Bacon.
We'll have it
Running's better at
after.
caloric deficit. Burns more calories.
I don't care about the calories, but it's an apocalypse. I need calories.
Come on, let's go. And Mel's like doing the warm up jog.
I'm kind of
Like,
glad I have sneakers, not cowboy boots. This would have sucked ass.
Please tell me you're not wearing.
I
your,
have to do
the
high
shin
knees
splints
regardless.
again, motherfucker.
please tell me you're not wearing your fuzzy chaps on our morning run.
I am now.
No, you're not. Take those
That'd
off.
be miserable.
Yeah,
It's going
fair.
to drag you down so bad.
They're so heavy.
Yeah.
No Hoss hat either.
I was thinking
It'll
about
blow
doing it
away.
despite Mel, then I'm like, nope, suffering ain't worth it.
You remember how hard it was to walk up the stairs with them? You're like, fuck this.
Yeah. Okay, well. So how do we do this exactly? Like, most of the time I just run because I'm getting chased by something.
Yeah, pretend like you're getting chased by something.
Oh, good.
If you want, I'll follow and chase you.
That's great motivation.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you.
Mel chases James out of the house. Periodically, and you hear from down the street, high knees, high knees.
No, they're not going any higher, damn it!
Keep him up! Keep him up!
Yeah, Emery, your new friends here.
They're a lot, I know.
Yeah.
Hey, before you go to work, we were wondering about some like supplies and stuff. The pastor mentioned that the city took hold of a lot of like the mercantile stuff.
Yeah, we moved all the perishable foods
Mm-hmm.
to Walmart.
Okay.
They had the most fridges
Yeah, that makes sense.
and ice.
Yeah.
And we moved most of the dry goods
Mm-hmm.
to some place that makes sense in Fort Morgan
Either Safeway or Edwards. Those are the other two grocery stores.
to Edwards.
Okay. Or whatever you want to call it.
Or they
That's the
moved.
real
We
name.
moved all the perishables to Safeway because
Uh-huh.
I didn't know you had one of those when I started this sentence.
There is a Safeway.
And all of the not perishables are at Walmart.
Gotcha.
So the clothes, the shoes, the sporting goods is.
I think Elliot was looking for some arrows. If you can also find me, if we can get some like thin metal too, I can always make more arrowheads.
They'll have arrowheads.
Okay.
Or they've got arrows.
Yeah, most folks have been going for the
Ammunition.
boomstick. Yeah. So I think I don't know how good the Walmart era selection was, but I'm sure we got what you need there.
I'm sure it exists.
There's a lot of hunters.
It's
So it's probably pretty good.
fancy ass arrowheads.
Not
at Walmart.
bad.
Most
There's
of the
still
camo
Walmart
got
arrows,
picked out.
but-
Camo's gone.
That's
I
fine.
bought that stuff.
My arrow collection.
Survival rations are gone.
Yeah. I just need some arrows to stock up on. My arrows are good.
Okay. Well, you said some crazy shit to me last night. I think.
All true.
That was real?
Yep.
What?
Your daughter Sadie wants to have a new boyfriend. Unfortunately, he's a vampire.
I never took the pan off her door.
So when Lucy, you hear that?
What the hell is
Why'd you leave me to this household, lady?
Yep. That's how that went.
So I don't know what to tell you about that. I don't have a daughter. Good luck. On the other part, I wouldn't invite strangers into your house until you kind of know that they're not vampires. So anybody in the daytime you should be fine with. At nighttime, if you don't know who they are, I wouldn't invite them.
I mean, that's general course of practice, but I appreciate the warning. Sadie's dating a vampire.
I don't know if they're dating, but
has
she
a
wants
giant
to.
crush on a vampire.
I think she may possibly be under some kind of vampire mind control. He did it to our friend Mel. How are you feeling today, Mel?
Mel, I want to stop.
Oh,
My
that's right,
ass
you're
is
running.
cramping.
You're running. Never mind.
Keep
Um,
running. You can do
if we
it.
can
We're
figure out
almost
how to-
there.
Break that. I'll let you know. Hopefully, it just goes away.
Okay,
And thanks for the bacon. This is really good.
absolutely. Alrighty, I'm off to work. We got water deliveries. I'm helping with the water deliveries because not a lot of schooling happening.
Yeah.
Don't really need me principal in an empty building.
No.
So I help with the water deliveries now.
Yeah, we're going to go north today and check out the pastor. Had something he wanted us to go check out for him. So
Okay.
we're going to go out there and check that out. Hopefully, we'll be back by the day. That's the plan.
Favor for you then.
Maybe.
Sharon takes care of helping organize the perimeter repairs
Aye.
at the barricade.
Aye.
It's a job she would do. So she'll be out of the house most of the day.
Aye.
Delivering water. I'll be out of the house most of the day.
Mhm.
Apparently, Sadie's dating a vampire or wants to date a vampire or a vampire's near her or something.
Boy, those are sentences.
He's overwhelmed.
Should go with you today. You're not a vampire.
We're not vampires.
It's sun time.
Sun time.
That means it's Sunday.
No.
If I leave her here by
Who knows?
herself while Sharon and I are out of the house, moderately worried that she'll go fuck you. She didn't hear me. His coffin?
I
You do to a vampire?
I
Sleep in it or something.
I don't know.
So I'm not equipped to know what to do right now, and I need to think about that today while I'm working on moving water around. Not exactly mind engaging work.
We don't know that where we're going is going to be.
Safer.
Yeah.
On a scale of safe to vampire,
To be fair, I don't know that she knows where he's been staying. Could we just drop her off at the church or something? She could hang out with the pastor. Or I'm sure they've got youth groups going. You can't tell me they don't have youth groups going all day while people are doing jobs.
they do. She snuck out from my house,
You snore like a train.
but I got pretty good at it when you were sneaking out.
You had a CPAP machine at that time. You weren't snoring as bad.
I haven't fixed the front door, and there's still the creaky board out back. She got past them.
We all got past them.
I don't know what to tell you. Beyond.
No, you all really didn't get past them.
No.
James got past it. I don't think anybody else missed that board. That's
Which
actually a
board?
good deal.
Creep.
Don't fix
oh,
that
that
board.
board.
I mean, from what I understand, you guys have encountered more of this stuff than we have. I'm okay with deferring to your judgment here, but I don't trust Sadie alone if
What
she's
about-
dating near a vampire.
Jeff's not equipped to keep her in the house. I can't put that on Jeff.
No. I mean, she can go with us, I guess.
I guess so.
I'm just mildly concerned we don't know what we're going to get into. We're not going to purposely get into anything. Hopefully it's just to go talk to somebody is what we're hoping for. Yeah, we're just going to go talk to someone, right? That's.
Are we walking or are we riding the horses?
Oh, hell no, I don't
Oh,
walk.
we're riding the horses. James says as he comes fucking crawling up to the house.
You did good, James. Next time we're gonna try to do a 7.5 minute mile.
No.
I don't.
Hey,
We
assembly there.
Oh, Mel.
Mel,
Yo, morning.
sup, dog?
Did he really just do that?
Yeah.
Wow.
hip.
He's trying to be cool.
I'm in the schools.
Ignore it.
You
Sir?
got Riz.
He
No.
knows all about them skeetereels.
Skibidi.
Skibidi.
I, as a player, don't know what that means.
It's okay. You don't want
slang.
to.
It's
It
fine.
means
It doesn't
nothing.
mean anything
It's
to
the
anyone
dumbest
older.
slang.
Skibbity doo to you.
You met a guy last night.
Oh yeah, Blake. He's got dreamy eyes.
Yeah,
No,
the
he
thing that
doesn't.
happened to Sadie happened to her too. Hi,
What are
coffee.
your thoughts on him?
I mean, okay, his poetries are really bad, but he seems like a decent guy. A little pale. I kept trying to get him to join us for a sunrise run, but in the end, James was the only one who took me up on the offer.
For once, I agree with a vampire.
Emery's patting James. Thanks for your sacrifice.
Thank you.
She was making fun of
Yeah.
him for the first half hour we were there.
Well, then I fell asleep.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that fella?
Why is everyone against me?
He's a decent cook.
Decent son of a. Last time I run with you.
What did you like about Blake?
I told you he's got dreamy eyes. He's stronger than he looks.
He's a freaking twig.
Super fast reaction time, which is cool. Like, I wonder if he knows martial arts. I bet he could be really good at martial arts with a reaction time like that.
And she's
I
gone.
would feel much better knowing that Sadie has somebody we trust watching her today.
Yeah. I
Rolled
see
a
your
19
point.
on his perception.
Yeah, I was going to say, does he realize how vapid Mel is normally?
That's why he's the control.
Me dying in the grass?
How do you feel about this guy? He's a dude.
I see stars.
All right.
He's
We'll
useful
take
to
Sadie
fight.
with us.
I'm just mage hand is just wafting air.
I'm over here. He's useful to fight. He's passed out in the front yard.
Yeah, with mage hand with like a paper towel just wafting air into my face.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to your judgment. Make sure she either gets to Pastor Eric. They are doing youth groups.
Uh-huh.
She's not showing as much interest in that this summer as she had, or this spring as she has years past.
I'm not surprised by that.
Be fair, the youth minister's kind of a tool. He's
Yeah.
the same one,
Yeah.
same guy. He's still doing the frosted tips.
God.
Wow.
All right. Well, all right.
Yep.
We'll probably take her with us. So we'll see you later, I guess.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Don't have too much fun.
Oh, I gotta go move a lot of water. All right.
I don't know.
All right, y'all. Give me bacon or give me death.
We can't
Preferably
leave.
bacon.
Here's your bacon.
Thank you.
I got it
Can't
off
leave her
before
with
it
Jeff and
got
Jacob.
too well done.
Well, no, but
Perfect.
okay, we'll have Sadie, which, I mean, could be fine, but I don't know if we should take Jacob in case we get into trouble, but I also don't want Jacob out of my sight
Yeah, we'll just have
in
Jacob
case he
I don't
gets
know.
into trouble.
Is your scary friend downstairs hanging out?
Maybe.
Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff.
Maybe.
All the
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't think he necessarily wants to go out and about with us. You know, he might help carry water. You could ask
He
him.
probably would be up for help
Yeah,
with
an
the
extra set of
water.
hands wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
If not, we got the board game still you could pull out for that kiddo.
Hey, Jeff, can you help these guys haul water today?
Yeah.
Jeff will
Yeah,
help you haul water.
Do some manual labor.
All right. I
don't
think that'll depend.
Because I'm a
on
useful and productive member of the communities
what
that I
Jacob's
engage
doing.
in.
We're gonna have a
Jeff,
hard
you're
time
not part of the cult
convincing
anymore. You
him.
can relax.
No, but I want them to
Convincing.
want me to live here.
Well, that's
Jacob's
fair. Go
staying
help
for
haul
We
water.
should just take Jacob with us.
Yeah.
I don't want him out of
Sound
my
like he
sight
did
for
back
that
when he was a
long. He'll get into a
sanctuary.
different kind of trouble.
One of them.
It's yeah.
If you're worried about the kid,
He's probably gonna come with us too. We're not gonna convince him to stay if Sadie's going.
that's a valid
Like,
thing to
Plus,
say.
knowing him, he's gonna sneak out.
If not, we got a cart he can ride in. Not gonna even pretend to say it's fun.
We'll just take Jacob with
We'll
us.
just take
Okay.
Jacob.
just take him. Thanks though. Thanks,
Yep.
Jeff. You don't have to help with the water.
Dinner's at 5.
Okay.
We'll see.
Hey, you know what? We owe you for the night. James will cook. How about that?
Totally
You
okay
can
with
rest.
it. Totally fine with it. I'll be ready by then. It's my mission in life.
He
Well,
would
come on. We
love
owe you
that.
something. You got to let us help out some way around the house. Persuasion check?
Yeah.
Especially because we're not helping in town today.
Mel sees Elliot
That went
struggling and adds in her 2
5.
cents worth. Mel sees Elliot struggling. Yeah, because no, that'd be really helpful because you're kind enough to let us sleep in your basement and talk with you and stable our horses there in your yard. And James, I told you he's a decent cook. He's actually really pretty good. It's not really his fault. It's more that he just has kind of mediocre ingredients because, you know, road rations. But he's actually pretty good at it, and he doesn't use Crisco at all. That's a persuasion.
Yeah, go for it. I don't
Better
use
at
Crisco either.
Yeah, Mom only buys olive oil.
21.
Anyway.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
I give him 3 thumbs up. Mage hand.
Okay. Cooler's downstairs. You slept near it. There's some shit in it. Fuck. Jim's gonna be mad. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Emery,
Sadie, appreciate
can
you.
you handle your sister Sadie, or do I need to intervene?
I can probably handle that.
Okay. If you need bad cop, I'm ready.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Oh, also, I'll show Sadie how to ride the horses, and then we can talk about things, and maybe we'll learn more about this Blake guy who was actually.
No.
No.
You two separate today.
Separate horses.
Besides, Jacob has to ride with you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because we don't want Jacob riding on the broom in the middle of Church Central.
Well, no, we'll wait until we get out of sight of town, and then we'll give him the broom. We haven't told Sadie about the portable hole. Do you think she'd find that cool?
Probably.
Oh, that's awesome.
Probably.
Did Dad leave any coffee?
There's a little bit left.
Black.
Folgers.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't have creamer anymore.
Oh God, I'd run over to the dairy really quick and get some.
Oh, I'm awake.
Actually, you're in good shape. You've got sugar beets here and a lot of. Oh no, you'd be all right.
Yeah.
You can get sugar and cream around here.
Fine.
The coffee'd be the hard one.
Yeah.
Folgers is so awful.
So, Sadie, you're gonna come with us on our adventure today.
Okay.
All right.
Have you ever ridden a horse before?
No.
Give them carrots. It makes them like
Probably
you
not.
better.
Probably not.
Is
Look
she
at the
like
look on
completely
his
fine?
No. What?
Is she like completely fine? Like, did
I
she?
mean, she's. What do you mean?
I mean, like, is she currently pissed at Emery?
17. She's pissed at everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Right?
Just
Honestly.
the default setting.
I didn't know if there was.
You know, you might think that some of the "Hey, my sister's back in town" is overriding some of the frustration
Mhm.
of the sister being back in town. Ironically,
Yay, my sister's back in town. Now I
awesome
remember why I was
shit.
glad when she left.
Yep.
Sure, I love hate you.
Yeah. Also, you're gonna want good boots and like, I don't know. We're gonna try not to get into a fight or anything, but
What are we doing?
the pastor said that there was someone who said someone north of town has equipment running. So we're gonna go investigate that.
And then you're gonna fight.
No, we're trying not
I'd rather
to
not.
fight.
I don't want to punch.
We're
somebody.
trying to figure out
That sounds
how
painful.
they got the equipment running.
Like.
Just fighting a bulldozer.
Like machines.
Oh.
It's a
Hopefully-
reconnaissance mission.
Yes.
Did you hear that? That was a $5 word.
That
guys.
was
go.
$5.
Gonna be a reconnaissance mission, maybe a diplomatic mission. We're gonna work very hard to
$4
not be a combat mission. What? Hey, this is good bacon. Leave me alone.
Good bacon, bad coffee.
Yeah, have some more
Oh.
coffee, Elliot.
Yeah.
Elliot drinks it. That's better than Walt's coffee.
Anything's better than Walt's coffee. Pretty sure he would try putting lard in that too.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh God!
I told
why
him
it
to
was so
quit.
thick.
That was a hell of a laxative.
I was wondering why we had to fucking chew the coffee.
No. Kidding.
yeah. Oh my
That thing
god.
done in seconds.
Maybe that's why I did it for you, Elliot.
Would you like a little?
Yeah, but roll
would
for
you like
cost.
a
If you
little
use enough
Crisco for your coffee,
Crisco,
Elliot?
soap only gets so much; it just starts to build up on all the plates and dishes equally. Everything's a little pre-Crisco.
Oh.
Oh.
You have to go to the Walmart on a regular because you're fucking breaking your shit constantly. It's all pre-greased. Just put the plates away.
Damn it!
Yeah, he thought it would help. I told him to quit.
All right.
All right.
All right.
That was
Well,
too much.
Well, that sounds a heck of a lot more interesting than anything else I've done for the last 2 months.
fair enough.
I'm gonna try using Mage Hand to help myself up off the
I
ground,
have a
but
fresh
realize it
story
only
to
does
tell
10
Blake.
pounds, so I just pull the Mage
You're
Hand
not
to me.
seeing Blake tonight.
You're not my mom.
Yeah, well, I will wake up and I'll stay up and make sure you don't leave.
I can chaperone her. It'll be
No.
fine.
No.
You're not
Anyone
saying,
but
like,
you.
tonight
She
either.
clearly can handle herself. She made it here from
Well,
Junction.
We
you
have come
both-
to the conclusion that both of
She
y'all
made
are
it
bad
here from
judges of
Junction
character.
because she was part of this group.
Yeah.
They're right. They are totally right.
And hey, they were all right last night. We don't split the group.
And
So-
So that's
incidentally,
why we left Elliot until he wasn't left.
and incidentally, Sadie,
We
I
invited
cannot
him.
handle myself. I make
Elliot was never
stupid
left. It was all an
decisions
illusion.
regularly.
Yeah. Elliot's not real.
Imagine.
All right, where are we going?
North.
Well, let's go.
North on Main Street.
Oh, okay.
Couple
All right,
hours.
Well, I'll go change. She
Right.
does that.
Cool.
She's back.
Clang, clang.
That was fast.
All right, we load up.
Cool.
So, first off, reconnaissance. We want to see what we see, try to get a judge on what's going on. And then from there, then we'll make our decision. But hopefully we can pick who we think is causing this and go talk to them.
Yeah.
The info is how do we get the engines running? That's all we're
Yes.
after.
I believe
Yep.
so. Yep.
If we can get the guy to come help fix these guys' stuff, that's awesome.
Otherwise, we just.
So,
yeah.
primary, find out how to get the motors running. Secondary, bring the guy that does it. We are not we're not getting into combat.
Hopefully. That's assuming that the person is willing to give us the info of how he was able to get the stuff to work.
What are you gonna do? Torture him?
Yeah, no.
No. I'm just saying that
But-
beating him up won't help.
politely, if he starts throwing shit, then we throw shit back.
We'll reconnoiter first, and then we'll decide what we'll do when we see what we see.
I can use my bee sense to scout ahead.
You
How's that
can?
work?
I know.
How
I
do
know
you
you
gonna
said
do?
beast sense. I did hear beast sense.
That's what I heard too.
Beast
I'm like,
sense.
That could be the beast.
It could be. I could use a bee.
BB beast sense.
Well, let's
Bee.
get
I'm a
let's
bee,
get to
sorry.
where we can. Let's first off see if we can find any equipment moving around, and then we'll figure. Actually, something, and I don't need to keep it, but we need to swing by the Walmart. I need some more arrows. Get a
Yeah.
pair of binoculars while we're there.
Sure.
I'm not even gonna try. Like, I'll bring them back. I just want them for this particular deal.
Sure.
So
It's
they're-
going to be a pretty good bit out of our way, but
I
You know.
need it.
all right.
Well,
all
we're
right.
talking about it. Kind of a mile wide.
The Walmart's a little further out.
is it?
It's a little bit
Gotcha.
outside.
I was like,
It's
I think we could make that work. 2 miles.
so there's. This is Town of Fort Morgan. Main Street is here.
He's
That's
motioning
where
to the center of the circle.
it connects to I-70 is like down here. Walmart is like
Walmart
Okay.
is on the far east.
it's a little bit outside.
To those of us listening at home.
That's fine. I need this.
All right, that's fine. We can do that.
And
Not
I've
here
got the piece of paper that Pastor Eric wrote up.
Mm-hmm.
Speak to Kenneth. Pick up supplies.
This is also the
what
first
would
time
Mel
that my
have to
eagle
roll
scent
to
or my
find
eagle
kale
totem
chips
comes
at
in handy.
Walmart?
That's
The-
not true.
the
You were able
food
to
is
speak to
all
Bert.
If I can see a mile away.
Oh, right, yeah.
Fair.
Oh,
Fine.
I forgot about that.
So did I.
I was wondering what the apostrophe was. It's just like, doing, right above your
I missed.
his entire face lit up like he just suddenly had an epiphany.
Yeah, he's got a.
There were a
he's got
couple of
barbarian
things
thing.
I have things that are useful for once,
Cool.
rather than me just raging and killing shit.
Which is useful.
That is useful.
It is, but in battle, but not on journey.
All right.
Cool.
We
It's not like
saddle
you
up.
can attach it to
You
the
do
hammer, you
indeed.
chuck the hammer.
Sadie hops on
She's probably riding with me.
your horse
Yeah.
and you head east. Nice thing about Walmart is they stand out because they've got a whole big, empty, useless space around them now.
Was a bunch of broke down cars.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you come up to the front and you see that there's a person wearing a City of Fort Morgan shirt, indicating them to be a worker of the City of Fort Morgan.
Oh, you're wearing the color of this store.
And
That joke will never get old.
Never.
howdy there. What can we help you find, folks?
We're on an errand for Pastor Eric, and he hands the piece of paper. We need to draw a little bit of supplies. I need the appropriate number of arrows and a pair of binoculars. I return the binocular.
Okay.
And that's all. To the best of my knowledge, that's all the group needs. That's all that I
I
give.
don't really need anything.
I could probably do with a couple arrows, but other than that, no.
So a bunch of arrows and some binoculars.
Pair of binoculars.
All right. She grabs the stamp, taps it on the ink pad, taps it on the thing, hands the paper back to you.
Thank you.
You're back in the sporting goods section. You'll speak to Billy.
Excellent. We'll go back. Will you hold my horse, please?
I'll hold this horse.
Sure.
I'll hold your horses. Belle thinks that's a really good pen.
Actually, Elliot smiles. He likes that one too. So he goes back, talks to Billy.
You going to, or just let him go?
I'll go with.
Billy grabs the paper, sees that it's stamped, approved. All right, how many do you need?
Arrow wise, I am down 5.
2 dozen, 24.
Total? Plus
Total.
his 5? Or with
Total.
including his 5?
Oh, you know what? Let's round it just to an even 30.
30 arrow. You know the spine you need?
Yeah, I need a 650.
Field tips, broadheads, what do you want?
Broadheads, please.
Broadheads. All right. He wanders away.
What if they got any cowboy?
Just shut up.
Not good ones.
And he comes back with 30 arrows and a couple of the sealed
Yeah, the
clamshell
blister pack. Yeah,
blister packs
Perfect.
of the
Muzzies.
3-headed
Yeah.
broadheads.
he got us some muzzies.
Yeah, them.
Yep.
Muzzies.
Not making that up. That's a brand.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Would have assumed that was an ammunition for the muzzy of the barrel.
Ah. DM inspiration. No.
He doesn't need it.
Yeah, he does
And,
not need that.
DMs
He's
never
found-
get inspiration.
He
Because he can give himself advantage if
does
he wanted
keep
to.
the paper, folds it up, sets it off to the side, and says, all right, well, thank you, folks.
All right.
Oh, and he gives you a pair of binoculars.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, Billy. All right.
They
Wow.
do have property of the city of Fort Morgan written on the side.
In silver Sharpie.
And so for, yeah, sounds good. So he comes out. Says, all right, that's what I needed. I say we get headed out.
Alrighty.
And you guys head back west to Maine and up north to the place.
We can go north and cut
You do that.
west at the same time.
You zigzaggy.
Yeah. There's enough country roads.
Making that sound the entire time.
So the horses rested yesterday, so they should be pretty fresh. So I vote we move pretty quickly until we get a visual of moving stuff, and then we'll stop and see what we can see for a while before
Yeah.
we approach.
Sounds good to me.
And Olnock says that he can do some kind of eagle thing.
I was gonna
He's
say.
got built-in binoculars.
That's awesome.
Well,
Well-
the other thing is it was a half a day's walk.
We're on
So-
horseback.
That'd be
Couple
what,
hours.
a 2-hour ride.
And that's why I wanted to go ahead and make pretty good time
Mm-hmm.
to give us as long as we need to monitor.
Ain't no point in moseying along.
Yeah.
Does your desired plan need to happen before what he said?
I need 10 minutes.
Distance-wise. How close do you want to be before you do what you're wanting to do?
So my eyesight thing is not a spell, but beast sense is. So it depends on whether you want me to use that to help scout. I could possibly take.
I say we
Get a
get
bird's eye
to
view.
where we
Yeah.
see movement,
Quite
which could be a mile away.
Okay.
And then we'll start any intelligence gathering we can.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
some of
let's
that
do it at
construction
that
equipment,
point.
It's gonna
Okay.
be pretty easy to see from.
Yeah,
a
if
distance,
what's
especially
moving, what
moving.
he's talking about, it
Yeah, I
should
should
not
be able to
at
see
all
it.
hard.
I just wanted to kind of scope out the area. If we see something and we're like, cool, cool. So it is working. Are there enemies and shit nearby that we need to be ready for?
And see if we can find the guy
Right.
controlling
Yeah.
stuff.
Because I could possibly find him well before they know where.
That's why I'm saying that's basically I want to get within about a mile
Okay.
and then
we'll do it
spend
then.
maybe an hour watching.
Okay.
And using
I mean,
the
it is a
beast sense or
reconnaissance
whatever
mission.
we
would
can.
be predominantly watching.
Yep. Search and destroy.
Okay.
I mean,
No.
No. Search.
Search and retrieve.
Right.
Search and report.
Search, seek and destroy. Got it. Okay.
No.
That man has working engines we must eliminate.
big thing make big sound.
Perfect. So yeah, there's nothing exciting on the way up there that I'm aware of.
No. Grassland, farms.
And it does stand out. I mean, this is a whole lot of flat, and then there's a place with big mounds of gravel.
Gravel. Yeah.
Huge
Not hard
mounds
to
of
find.
gravel. So you're very confident well before you get there. And they got like the big, I guess, silos. Unlike a grate, so they could pour them into the backs of trucks or whatever, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
For their sand.
They run big conveyor systems to sort the sand into different sizes, and then it drops them into the truck.
So they got all that stuff. And there's a comfortable spot you can pull over.
Park
Pull
horses.
over, man.
Nay.
Okay.
Whoa.
So we get stopped and we get set up very comfortably because we're going to be here a while, and I'm just going to start glassing with the binoculars. I'm looking for movement of people, equipment, and I'm just basically I want to go, is there people in the equipment, operating the equipment, and then is there a central point, like is there an office building they're moving out of? Those are the main things I'm looking for at this point.
Go ahead and give me perception.
Can I have advantage because of the binoculars?
Sure.
This is a good time for you to cast your spell too while he's starting to look.
Yeah, I'll start mine, and then
Nice.
it's like while my bird's looking. No, because
21.
I have to be in descent. So 21 for him. I need 10 minutes. I'm just doing my spell.
It's been 10 minutes.
Okay.
We're not going to sit here for
I'm
10
still-
5 minutes.
Yeah.
I know not full 10 minutes. I'm
He's
just saying.
also not going to sit here for an hour looking. So 10 minutes passes. And your spell activates, and you...
I roll perception or what?
what
So
the
I would
audience
want
hasn't heard this
my-
spell in a long time.
my idea here
Since
is
like
because
episode 12.
yeah, it's been a minute.
Last time you talked to Bert.
Where did you go? There it is. So I don't have all the deets, but I have beast sense, and from what I remember, I just need to basically like take over an animal, and I get its senses for a little bit.
Perfect. And you're specifically going for vision.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and yes, I think you get to roll a perception with its stats.
Oh, I have to touch a willing beast.
Oh, you have to touch a beast.
So I
Okay.
think you have to commune with a beast first and get it to.
So this will take 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to talk to it and then convince it that we're gonna be cool.
So Olnok's doing a little Disney princess.
He's
class.
using a little doctor.
I'm gonna Snow White this fucking.
That's gonna take a little bit longer for him. So you should start with
Yeah.
Elliot.
So while Olnok sets up his prayer circle and
Fucking
becomes
7
one with
foot-
nature,
All right.
Trying to summon a crow or something.
Yeah, I'm just shouting at the trees now.
you definitely see a collection of very cliche cat brand earth movers. Biggins. They're the big beefy boys. You see a Treco. You see a pretty good sized bulldozer with one of those huge front plates. It's
Probably a
completely
D9, D8. Ripper
Yeah.
teeth.
absolutely.
Whatever you said, yeah.
You see two of the compactor machine things we talked about with the, for those at home, they're the small walk behind size. They've got the big metal wheels like a steamroller, but they're the knobby ones meant for crushing dirt down. And you see two small walk behind steamrollers with the flat wheels meant for making shit flat. And you see an older gentleman walking around. It looks like he's kind of inspecting the equipment. And he gives everything a pretty thorough once over. Looking up. To you, it would look like he is checking hydraulic lines, making sure everything's not leaking. He's not getting in and operating anything, but he's giving it a very thorough once over. Like he's probably spending a good 15, 20 minutes per piece of equipment before he's moving on to the next.
I'm gonna wanna. I want to get a good look at the guy as good as I can at our distance with binoculars to try to say, "Oh, okay, I would know that guy again." The other thing I really want to look in on is there an operator in the Traco or the dozer Like, can I see different people operating, or is there like one person jumping back and forth between them?
All you can see is the one guy.
It's only
He's clearly older.
Uh-huh.
Got a pretty long, whitish beard.
long white beard. Okay.
Wearing overalls.
Okay.
Got a wide-brimmed hat.
That's what I wanted. I'm good.
None of the equipment currently appears to be on. You're not seeing any exhaust. None of it's moving. And the part that might strike you kind of funny is the dude's not like touching. He is just very thoroughly looking at everything.
Okay.
Now it's been 20 minutes. You have got the attention of a bird.
A kind of bird with really good eyesight, unless they're all
So
very
it's not
good.
a hawk, because we know their ears.
Their ears are really good. Yeah.
Beat me to it.
Yeah. Roll a luck. See what kind of bird you get.
Where'd my thing go? There it is. I'm gonna change this one out. Let's try the flashy one. That's more better.
Nice.
What is luck?
It's
Not
just
thing
a
on your
straight
thing, right?
D20.
Okay.
Just curious. Then it's 16.
You get a hawk.
Present.
You roll pretty good. You get a hawk.
Beauty.
And it stares at you with its all-knowing, very piercing eyes.
Nice. And I boop it on the snoot. I go, boop. And then, now I'm the hawk.
Fascinating.
After she listened to me, just just shouting.
Bell's over here. He thinks he's talking in hawk. We think he's lost his marbles.
So specifically, what are you saying in bird? Like, let me rephrase that. Something that speaks the same language as bird.
Yeah.
What does it hear?
So, I guess I just would call out to the birds, be like, "Is there any bird friends that can help me out here? I'm just looking to go over there and see stuff, and then you can go on about your day. You're just gonna help me out real quick, if you don't mind. I'll give you something. Maybe I'll help you catch a mouse or a cat. There's probably a cat somewhere.
What size of fucking birds are you communicating?
It's a hawk. All right, it's a big one.
Out east, it'll be a red-tailed hawk. It'll be
Yeah.
big.
They're
Big enough to take a
big
cat.
cats.
Goddamn.
It's possibly a small child, depending.
Stop
Halfway
trying
through,
to feed
you
the
hear
children
Sadie
to things.
say, "Hey, there's a hawk."
That flew to
Just
me.
wait, it gets
And then
better.
This one's hungry, so I coaxed it with the food promise.
You better hold up your promise.
That's fair. That's fair. I will figure something out. At the very most, I have
Jerky.
bacon. So.
Took bacon with you.
So the bird
Sure.
lands.
Why not? I have croissants in my pockets. Anyway,
You should
Still?
eat those.
maybe. You don't know.
Again.
I stole I stole pastries. I stole cookies. I'm apparently turning into James. I'm just stealing food.
You have a lot
Um,
of pockets for tucking pastries
mhm,
into,
mhm,
so
So the hawk lands.
Start eating
It's
one of
just a
your
little-
pastries.
It's the bird thing. I was like,
Food?
yeah. I'm like, yeah, we'll get you some food, buddy. What do you want, though? Like, I can try to get whatever it is you want. If I can't get that, then I do happen to have various types of meats and breads.
Meats.
Yeah.
Meat good.
Meat
Meat's
good.
good.
Hell yeah.
Meats.
Welcome to
What?
Olog's bird vendor.
Want?
Want?
You what want?
Oh, I just need your eyes and your wings for a little bit. I'm not going to take them. That sounded weird. So
Turn into the Fae.
I will, if I touch you, you and I both can go look ahead for me and my friends just for a little bit. You won't be in any danger. You can stay high and away from anything. I just need to borrow your vision for a while.
Then food?
Yes.
Okay.
That works. I know it sounds skeptical. Probably the first time you've heard something like this, but I promise
Seafood?
it will be
Seafood?
seafood.
No, he wants to see the.
Oh, you want
can't hear
seafood? You want to see the food I have?
Yes.
We're just over here
Okay.
saying, caw, caw, caw.
Yeah. So I present some bacon that I have in my pockets.
You
Piece of
see
bread.
its eye dilate.
Oh, it really likes the bacon.
The bird's not going to help without probable cause.
There is also a nearby stream that perhaps we can get a fish.
Fish good.
Okay.
That
Seafood.
good.
Good too? All right. Depending on how well this goes, I'll help you get a fish. As well as this.
You hear Sadie say, "We're going fishing."
Possibly. Why are you listening here? This isn't about you. You stay over there, Sadie.
Yeah, how did she hear about fishing?
She understands bird? All right.
Do you speak
Do
bird?
you not understand? You don't hear this?
Yeah, we just hear him crowing. It's not even a good hawk sound.
I have a friend that doesn't think I'm crazy. All right.
How are you hearing this?
Yes, the person who's been
Just
brainwashed by a
talking to it.
vampire. You
The freaky part is the birds talking back.
also
Oh,
hear that?
well, no. I mean, Emery totally has magic, so why not Sadie, your sisters? Oh, did you not tell Sadie about that shit? Sorry.
Well, I do
Sorry.
magic now.
Emery, your sister's a
You
barb.
understood the bird too?
Yeah, clear as day.
It was not speaking English.
You
It was
haven't chopped
speaking
anyone's
bird.
head off, have you?
What?
Seeing if there's any other similarities.
Don't traumatize the child.
Is your sister also a joyous murderer?
All right. Olmok, you do your thing.
I mean,
We'll
her
figure
boyfriend
this
is-
out.
All right.
He said we're going fishing for the bird.
Yeah.
For food, so the bird
But
can
you have bacon. Why
give
not just
him
get
his
What?
eyes
Well,
and
I'm gonna
wings.
get a bacon if it does a really good job.
I have no idea what he said, so I can't confirm that for you.
Well, that's what he said. I don't know why the bird's going to give him his eyes and wings.
We believe you. We do. We look skeptical, but we believe you. But I'm super excited to find out what other cool stuff you can do. Maybe you're like Emery. Maybe you can conjure butterflies.
Mel's over here poking Sadie like,
I
do other
can't
magical
do-
stuff.
Yeah, do a thing.
Do it.
Do a trick.
Do it.
Do a trick.
Do it.
Wait, you didn't sign any contracts, did you?
No, I'm not of legal age.
Every time you bring that up, that backfires directly in your face.
I'm just trying to help.
They don't let 17-year-olds sign most contracts unless it's for student loans.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
For cell
Weird
phones.
loophole there.
The really detrimental ones.
Yeah.
All right, so the bird lets you boop its snoot.
Yep.
And it flies, and you see things. Roll perception with hawk stats.
Hawk stats? I don't know what hawk stats are.
Perception, I think, is +2.
I would hope it's not a negative
Why
one.
do I know talk stats off my head? I've been playing way too long.
Riley.
Also, if I remember correctly, you no longer get your senses. You are now.
You are only
bird.
bird.
You're
senses.
I am basically
Passive perception is
You're currently
14,
blind.
and
Oh,
there's
so it's
plus
plus
I'm
4.
just sitting.
Four.
Oh, yeah.
+4.
Perfect. Plus 4
Okay.
for you.
Well, +4, 16.
All right. Yeah, that's what you rolled, isn't it? 16?
Yeah.
So you see,
He's got a better angle than I do.
similar to
Yeah,
him,
bird's eye view. Yeah.
flying overhead, you can see that all the earth movers in the pit
Mhm.
are in the same spot. Those are the only earth movers in the area.
Okay.
From overhead, you can watch. So right about the time you would lose sight of the guy, there's one of those. Every job site has them trailers, right, for the office.
Mhm.
So you would lose sight of the guy because the office goes
blocks
between
his
the two
view,
of you.
yeah.
Overhead, you could see the old man bound up the stairs. Very, very dexterous. He seems quite
Surprisingly agile.
spry.
Yeah.
Opens up the door, goes inside for a while.
But I can't see what he's doing.
You see him open the door back up again, stand out, look at the equipment, and do
Something.
jazz hands about it,
Okay.
and then close the door with him in the building this time.
Okay.
None of the equipment moves.
Okay.
And then a while later, he opens the door and he goes back, and you see him step back out as if he's doing another thorough inspection.
But nothing's moving now.
This is
Nice.
boring. Can we just go introduce ourselves?
In a minute.
In a minute, let's let Olnock finish his
Yeah, trust the
Yeah, I
reconnoiter.
can't go anywhere right now. You got to wait.
Olmoc's just sitting over there.
Yeah.
I'm zoned out.
Sadie pokes him. Like, see?
He can still feel that, I think.
Good.
He's probably
he's fine.
fine. What else can you hear? And like Mel starts looking for other animals to see if Sadie can understand them. There's a ground squirrel. Can you understand the ground squirrel?
You could probably make noises to animals like he did.
Oh, talk to the horse. Talk to Bert. Bert likes talking to people.
Bert does. He likes talking to Olnock, apparently.
Orange stick good.
Orange stick, good.
Yeah, she at the ground squirrel.
How long have you been able to do that?
Well, I don't know. That's the answer I have. I didn't know I could until I heard him talk to a bird and heard the bird talk back. I thought the bird was the weird one.
You don't choose to be a princess. The princess chooses you.
So show Sadie how to do one of the things that you do, and maybe she can do it too.
Sure.
Oh God, I'm gonna back up.
It's been 2 days.
I didn't decrease one for last night because it was
Stressful.
Okay.
stressful.
So just down one, so you're down to 12, 13?
When we had traveled to Fort Morgan, it had gone down a little bit, so I'm at 11.
And all the way down to 11. All right.
I was thinking maybe you'd show her
I
cantrip.
was going to
but
show her.
no.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I was going to cast light on. I'll pick up like a rock or something, and then do whatever hand motion I do and cast light on it.
Huh.
It's verbal material, so I say it. Yeah. I don't know. I started doing magic stuff the day that everything stopped working. So it kind of happened when we were trying to stop things from being on fire and exploding.
Mage Hand is gonna float over. Mine took a little bit longer until we met.
Yeah, James had to work on his.
Yeah.
Mel could do magic for a little bit.
We don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
You can only do it for a little while?
We're not talking about that.
Elliot does some, a little bit.
And Olnock does, well, that.
Olnock
as he zoned out with his eyes rolled back in the back
Yeah,
of
you
his
saw all
head.
of Olnock's magical talents there.
I can also see weirdly well in the dark.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't know if that's a magic thing or not.
I move really, really fast. I could always do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Run fast.
You see her pick
Never
up a
again.
rock and look at it real hard.
Don't hurt yourself.
And nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
But nearby, you see a flower blossom.
We're
Huh.
not the same species of magic as your sister.
My God, your sister's Mother Nature. Or Sister Nature.
No,
I
you're a
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
fucking
Big
sleeping beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. No, that's
And I'm Snow White.
She stands kind of proud, and you see her hair just
What in the?
in the wind. There is no wind.
You're not as cool as you think you are.
I don't know. That's pretty fucking awesome.
I don't know. I feel pretty badass right now.
I mean, I will admit your disco thing that you did was pretty cool, but I don't know. That's dramatic.
I throw my lighted rock at her.
Oh Jesus!
It's small. It's like a little. It's like dice size.
Light damage.
It hits.
Oh God!
I rolled really badly for throwing it though.
My bird comes back and lands on my shoulder.
Cool.
I come back too, and I go, "Oh, whoa, okay, that's new."
Hey, welcome back, Snow White.
Whew.
Roll for motion sickness.
Yeah. Oh,
Constitution save.
Constitution save.
Up at the top.
Top left.
12.
Okay, you're a little dizzy, but you're fine.
Don't waste the bacon. Don't waste the bacon.
All right. Well, I gotta feed my little hawk friend some bacon.
What'd you see?
So dude's walking around looking at the stuff while it's
Uh-huh.
moving.
It's not. It wasn't moving.
It wasn't moving?
Nope, it's no moving.
Okay, so nothing's moving. He did some weird, like, Tai Chi looking motions when he got behind the trailer, and then he went back inside.
Okay, so old McDonald came out, did some yoga poses, and went back.
Yeah.
Again, we should just introduce
It
ourselves.
kind of looked like he was trying something, but it didn't seem to have any real effect.
Like he was trying to make something move.
It looked very castery.
Elliot, still glassing, or are you?
I've kind of seen everything. They're really periodically I'll pick them up and look again, but it doesn't sound like there's been anything new.
It also didn't look like there's like anything dangerous around.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw
So
anything.
I'm thinking Mel's right. I think we should just go up there and talk to the guy. I think we should be pretty straightforward, telling him, hey, we heard that this equipment was moving around and running. We're from Fort Morgan. If you could help them get motors or a motor running, it would help the folks there. I think we should just play it pretty, hey, this is what's going on. Can you help us out?
You do, as you're approaching, you see him. He is very focused on the earth movers.
Okay.
And you see him again do some stuff, clearly with an intent. Strike his hand out, and a bolt of fire goes off into the gravel pit.
Oh.
You see him wander back towards the
I've felt that feeling. I know that feeling. See, he's learning just like we are.
Yeah, no, I see.
I know, but if he's got the same kind of stuff that we got, some pretty decent firepower.
Which is why we should make ourselves known in a very blatant and obvious manner.
Yeah, no, I agree.
With caution.
Oh no, we'll be very polite, but I'm gonna kind of put my bow. I've got it, but I'm gonna put it up and just kind of walk up in a friendly manner. That's
Sogi.
Follow Elliot's lead.
As well.
Mel, get up here.
Yo,
We need you to do some talking.
okay, I can talk. I like
All right.
talking. What am I talking about?
Well, you just follow
right.
my lead.
Okay, cool.
Do you understand what we're doing, right?
Yeah, we're asking him how he got the machines running. Or
No,
if he can
no,
get
we're
them-
asking him if he can help the town get the
Oh,
machines
right.
running.
Yes, town. Help town. Got it. Help the town. Can we help the town?
Yes.
Oh, did you? Oh, no. Sadie's got, like, birdie sets, too.
That's cool.
She
Yeah.
also made a flower bloom and her hair blew in the wind.
Mm.
And let's go talk to old Mick Firebender.
Kind of
Yeah,
like
sorry.
your cape. Anyway,
Okay.
we'll just kind of go up and kind of say, hey, friend. Is it all right if we come talk to you?
You hear a door open. Who's out there?
Friends!
Okay. All right.
That's Mel Kelly. I'm Elliot Brandybane. It's James O'Brien.
Yo.
The kids, Jacob. We got Olnock and Emery Lee and her sister,
Sadie.
Sadie from Fort Morgan.
From the town?
Yeah.
Why are you up here?
Well, we heard a rumor that someone was up here operating equipment.
And we wanted to go check it out. We're hoping that if someone was operating equipment, they'd want to come help the town. They're pretty nice people.
Who's nice people?
Fort Morgan.
Some of the folks in Fort Morgan.
Fort Morgan's nice people.
Yeah.
You want equipment to move?
Maybe.
If
At least how to make it work is,
if it's possible.
yeah.
can
If
we
they
come
could get
closer?
a generator or something to help pump water for people, would it be real helpful?
He comes around the corner. And he is shoeless, barefooted, only wearing overalls. Got a pretty solid beard, wide-brimmed straw type-ish hat. And he's walking hunched and kind of slow.
Full of
Looks like he's
moonshine
hurting.
man.
Got himself a walking stick that he's moving with.
30.
Hi.
Hi. So you folks are from the church and you're wanting the moving to happen?
Maybe. We're just kind of wondering how. I'm guessing you're the one making this equipment move. Is that right?
Only where it wants to.
Oh, it's being cantankerous, is it?
Well, yes it is.
You know why? Because them caterpillars. If you'd have got some Yamahas, they wouldn't be so cantankerous.
You're probably right. They make a good piano.
If you say so.
You guys want a
Belle
motorcycle?
looks from Elliot and looks at the old guy and is like, I thought you wanted me to help. What the hell are you talking about?
Stand there and look pretty.
Okay. She flashes the old guy her wittiest, cutest, 12-year-old smile.
12-year-old.
She's trying to look cute and innocent.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway,
It's like
so
anti-flirting.
you can sometimes make these work.
When they feel like it,
Uh-huh.
they'll move.
Would you better teach somebody else how to do that?
I'm teaching me how to do it.
Oh.
What, do you talk to him and ask him to move?
No,
Okay.
Just tell them they gotta move.
I tried.
Did that work?
Nope.
well,
When it was working, can we help you with something?
I don't think so.
What did
I
you
ain't here to help none of them folk down there with the flesh.
What?
You're not gonna.
Hey.
You don't want to help them?
They ain't want to help me.
I bet we could get some help.
what do you need help with? We're good
Not
at
no
helping.
more. I figured it out for myself.
Like that fire thing? That was pretty neat.
Elliot
said
wants
that
to make an
before.
insight check at this point. He's kind of curious. Whatever, maybe not. Is this guy currently drunk?
What?
Go ahead and roll an insight check, yeah.
I feel like he's kind
He
of
might
perma-drunk
be.
at this point, you know?
Why can't I find it? 9?
You're not entirely sure. He's
Okay.
clearly not the most
Focus.
straight-minded individual you've ever had a conversation with.
I'm sure I've talked to worse.
It's kind of like Elliot when he's got a bad morning roll, if you know what I mean.
So you saw the flame.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And you don't seem weirded out by that.
We've seen weirder things.
We have pulled some flames ourselves.
Oh, I miss that.
I possessed a bird to watch you for a little bit.
Wow, way to make that sound
Maybe
creepy.
we don't mention the fact that he was briefly under surveillance.
You've been watching me from above.
Only for
Mostly to see if
An
there
hour?
were anything that was a threat around before we came to talk to you, because we have a tendency to get into some scraps, and we don't want that.
See, I told them boys the birds were not birds. They were robots watching us.
Oh no,
oh
that's
no.
And you're watching me from the birds.
yeah, that's
Oh,
not what I
no.
meant.
You're
I-
with the government.
He's not.
No.
He is not with
No.
the
We are
How'd you know how to
not.
find me out here then? Watching me from
Rumor?
the birds.
Because
Well,
someone
just-
walking by saw the machines moving and told us where they were.
People
James,
come
quit telling
walking
me
out
that's
here
not
regular.
flat. All right.
Not regularly, no.
It was a couple of weeks ago, I think he said. Week ago or
Days
something.
ago.
Somebody came by, saw the machines were moving, and was curious and passed it on to the town. And now we're here looking into it to see if maybe it's something that the town could use. But it seems like you're still in trial and error version, and I don't know. Maybe we can help you have fewer errors. Persuasion.
Go for it.
Also, birds aren't drones; they're
Hold on.
birds.
9.
You're not winning that fight.
He interrupted me while I was rolling. Ruined my.
Oh, you threw off her groove.
You you think birds are birds?
I can.
It don't make no sense.
No, you're
Birds or
wait,
drones
you're
doesn't make any
focusing on
sense,
the
but
wrong
that's all right.
conversation.
The townsfolk kept trying to put me back into hospital, and I kept telling them I'm okay.
Oh.
Are you?
You're coming to me for help.
What's
Fair.
I forgot to ask you, sir. What is your name? Or what do you want to be called?
Old Man Smithers. Nope. Old Man. Something not copywritten by somebody else.
Please.
Well, you can't use the one that I've got in my head for this. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is definitely the same, but it is not him.
Gruber.
Gruber.
Isn't that a Saturday Night Live skit?
They can claim parody. I can claim parody on their parody.
Works.
Old Man MacGruber.
MacGruber.
Listen, we're not trying to take you back.
We ain't gonna.
Nope. You're
We
not.
want to. I know you're still workshopping how to make the machines move. We have some strange talents ourselves. Like maybe we can help you figure it out, and we can share the information with the town, and you don't have to go anywhere.
Yep.
Go ahead and
See?
roll a persuasion.
Look, I can do fancy stuff too, and I'll cast lighting on my necklace or something to show
I
him.
can do that. And his king lights up.
Yeah, see, we're on the same side here. 22.
Ooh, nice.
Fun.
Our goal is really just to help. We want to help everybody we can, and that includes you too, sir.
We like helping.
We're here to help. It's a great line.
That's never went poorly for anybody.
Never.
Folks got any books?
We got some Captain Underpants.
I don't think those count as a book, but that worked.
What?
It's bound in papers.
It's a kid's book.
Tis literature.
What
Got
kind
a
of
book.
what kind of book are you looking for?
I got one.
You got one?
Oh,
Interesting. Where'd you find?
It found me.
Oh, that's
He
cool.
turns around and he starts walking to his trailer.
You didn't have to sign anything, did you?
I'll follow him.
Yeah, we should
I'm not
follow.
legally allowed to anymore.
You know, I just want to spread the word that signing contracts is your choice. I feel like I'm obliged to do so.
So you guys follow him to his trailer?
Mhm.
yep.
You can see inside the evolution of a madman. You can see pictures of what's clearly old Man MacGruber, when he was Man MacGruber.
Oh, his evolutions. See Pokemon.
And he is every blue collar worker you've ever seen. He's got clean beard, ball cap, and you see him sitting in the cab of the track hoe outside, doing track hoe and stuff.
Okay.
You can see him getting older, and it becomes pretty clear that he's getting promoted up, and he becomes the foreman of this gravel pit. And then, as you're looking around the room, you can see his office has got what you would assume are work orders or purchase orders for the gravel and whatnot. But he started writing all over these papers, as if he's just filled with manic energy, grabbing and writing shit down. It's not necessarily flat. It's wherever the paper landed, he started writing. Red ink. And these aren't words. He's writing like crazy people symbols and stuff all over this.
Are there red strings?
Yeah, he has a red string wall. And you can see that on his red string wall are each piece of equipment. It's got a picture of each piece of equipment up there. Some of them are torn out of magazines. He's got a picture, clearly a photograph of one of his workers up on there walking behind the compactor. See all this stuff. And then there is strings all over the place to these different pieces of paper with crazy shit written on them. And then sitting there, the only well-maintained part of this office is he got a small lamp that he took the bulb out, fixed a piece of board to the top of it to make like a podium, for want of a better word. And he's got a book, old book, open, sitting on it. He says, "Here's my book.
Yeah, our book
It's
is.
the book that found you.
The book found me, and it's got information in it
How did
that's up there now, and it means the machines move.
How did the book find you?
I have to ask the book.
Hey, book, how did you find him? I say with all seriousness.
Don't
'cause I
be
know
silly.
what's gonna
Books
happen.
can't talk.
Could have.
Bob, go help me.
All right, I'm gonna take a look at the book and see what I can.
It's written in the
Compare
same
it and-
language that your
Yeah.
skills are written.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. Clearly, it's magic.
You know.
I, as a player, know what this is, but I, as a character, got nothing. Well, Mr. MacGruber, that sure is a neat book.
Where did we get those magical thingies from?
There was the chapel.
Oh. Do you guys think that this came from the same?
Not the same, probably.
In
Well, not from, like, the
retrospect,
same
in
same, but from the
retrospect,
same
I now
place.
wish we'd brought Jeff with us.
Have-
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you could probably read that, huh?
Have you had a good meal in a while, Mr. MacGruber?
I caught a pigeon.
We can cook you up some food if you.
You know
want some
what?
food.
Here, have a
Let's-
croissant. And Mel takes one of the slightly mushed croissants out of Volnuk's pocket and hands it
Let's,
to him.
Here. Takes a big old bite out of it. That's
Sorry,
the crumbs just littering up his
Yeah.
beard.
it's a day
You know
old.
what? We'll let us go get you a good meal. Hey, well, you don't mind if we come back in a little bit? We'll bring you some good home cooked food.
I thought you could help me with the machines.
I'm trying. I don't necessarily
It's gonna take
speak
us a
this
bit of time.
language. How did you figure out which symbol? It looks like you connected these symbols to the machines on the wall. Do you know what these symbols mean or do?
Yeah. That one there does the magics.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
That one seems to mean black.
Okay.
Okay.
And how do you activate them?
You see them.
How do you know what it?
Sounds like.
The book told.
Because when we
How'd the book tell you?
I'm
Did
not
you
a
just-
librarian.
Did you just read it, or did it?
Did it speak to you?
In my head when I looked at it, but I think that's reading.
I mean,
I
You
mean,
know what?
yeah,
You're not
He's
wrong.
not entirely wrong.
That's fair.
quick question out of character. When we cast spells, do we see the verbal portion of that in English? Fuck, come.
Well, we jokingly earlier this episode said one of the magical components was whoopity boo.
I was looking at the components of it. It said verbal.
So I think it's really more of you have a sound designated to each spell.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean,
It doesn't.
my
have to
thought would
like-
be is that because Emery's learning hers organically, she would essentially assign something to
Yeah.
each spell as she learns it,
That makes sense.
whatever makes sense to her. Whereas because
I
James
just
learned it from
force it.
well, because James learned by watching the elves, so he's probably mimicking whatever sounds they made.
Okay.
So you probably
mine
are
probably-
speaking like about as good their language as I would repeat a Japanese person saying something at me.
Gotcha.
I can make the sounds, but
Yeah, it don't mean shit to you, but you know if you go,
Arigato.
your hand turns invisible.
And Elliot's over here just brute forcing it.
mine's naturally comes.
I just got to zone out for a little bit. So.
Yep. Just clear your mind.
Hey, do you want something kind of sweet there, buddy? I got a like pastry in here that's got some strawberry filling in it if you want. Oh, it's still good. I had one earlier.
It's not fuzzy yet.
That's the answer I was worried about.
Yes, the giant with the iron stomach says that the pastry that we got like a month ago is
Yeah, because I'm sure the insane guy who just ate a fucking raw pigeon is gonna have stomach
He
problems. from a
probably
pastry.
cooked it.
Yeah, I did this.
Oh,
Vaporize it.
See, he cooked it.
Hey, James, how about we go set up a quick campfire and let's
Okay.
make some rations, warm some rations up for him.
Okay. And I do the same thing. I just cast firebolt to make the fire.
Maybe I can catch him a fish when I catch a fish for my hawk.
You know what? Let's go see if we can catch. We owe somebody a fish. We'll see if we can catch a couple, and we'll bring you a fresh fish. How about
Cool. So I
Okay. Who do you owe?
that? Huh?
Who do you owe?
We owe the bird that was looking at you.
Oh,
You know them birds
get him
don't work for
started on
free.
the bird.
Government bird.
No, it's not
No-
a government
no
bird.
government.
It's
Birds are robots for the government.
no,
You just
maybe a
said
couple
wait a
of them,
pigeon.
but not most of
Yeah,
them.
that ain't a bird. That's a pigeon.
That's a bird.
Oh,
And by
Pigeons
the
aren't
way,
birds.
The robots
the
don't
same.
work anymore anyway.
What did you
That's
want me
code
to
for
look
we
at?
ain't winning this argument.
I want to see if we could start see if we could.
Well, the
kind of
thing
puzzle
that I had
some
watch
of
you
this.
was obviously a pigeon. I had to get help from something
Pigeons
living.
don't eat fish.
They might.
I don't know
If
it's a
you
big
gave
ass
them a
pigeon.
fish.
They eat old man bread.
Yeah.
You go to a park, you throw bread, pigeons come.
I'm pretty.
Everybody knows that. I saw it in the movie.
Except for the pigeons in New York. Those suckers eat rats.
I'm pretty sure all birds are as vegetarian as their options. So I'll take a chance on the fish.
So while they're arguing about birds, Emery and Mel are trying to puzzle out something
did
out of this
have-
book.
We do have the scrolls and stuff that we got, and we know what those do. I think because we had someone look at them. I don't remember who.
You cast a spell of understand this shit.
And
Did I?
well, yeah,
that a
but
spell?
I was gonna say because Jeff
Fantastic.
Jeff
You
knew
had
enough
you
about
had
them to
the
tell us
nun.
what they were. Oh, that's right. No,
You had the
Oh,
nun
yeah.
tell
Yeah,
you
it
what
wasn't
they
Jeff.
were, and
Yeah.
you used one of them to tell what the rest of them did.
yes.
Okay.
Because you had like a spell of detect things.
Oh yeah, we just Rosetta Stoned our way through it.
That's right.
But
Because you didn't, for some reason, trust her.
Yeah.
So you
Weird how that-
magically verified her
I
information.
trusted her about as far as Mel could throw her at the time.
so Mel and Emery tried to puzzle this out. I did an Arcana check. That seemed
And
logical.
maybe between like looking at the symbols and getting whatever answers we can from this guy of like what each symbol he knows does, and like what activates some of them, that we can kind of try to piece together what's going to make the machines move. Like something like where that's the direction we're moving.
So you spend a good chunk of time on this.
Yeah.
And you're able to tell that he's clearly connecting some dots
Yeah.
that should be connected. A lot of his information's all fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some dots getting connected pretty well. And what you're able to tell is that what you're reading isn't a spell of locomotion,
Mm-hmm.
it's a spell of alteration.
Okay.
You're picking up this theme of change pretty regular.
Okay. I don't know what to do with that, but
Old Man MacGruber, he's staring at it with you for a while.
but from what I can tell, it's like more about changing it than moving it. So it's changing some aspect of it. I don't really know
changing where it is.
Maybe.
I think it's changing what it is, but I gotta be honest, I don't even know what alteration means.
That's where you make the shirts fit.
Oh, I think that's tailoring, but okay.
But if you're changing what it is, then it's not just a machine anymore. So maybe thinking about it differently and trying it will help, like, influence the magic a little bit to make it work better. It's not moving it. It's making it something that can move itself.
Make it something that can move itself.
Are you suggesting that he can bring these to life?
He grabs his
I have
book
no idea.
off the podium
No idea.
That sounds like a terrible
and
idea.
he steps out on his front
Stand behind
Porch.
it and watch. Yeah, the top
of the
step.
stairs,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
the landing. And you see him stand up straight, crack, toss his cane off to the side, stare out at the field, and start speaking. You don't understand word one.
Yeah. It's like some old man mumbly magic-y nonsense. Yeah.
And he finishes, and your magic shit's happening, alarms are going off. You see magic. He closes his book and he's like, I bet that did it.
You think so?
Yep.
They're not moving.
All right.
Well, no, not right now. I told you, they gotta want to move.
Well, how do you make a machine want to move?
Give it something to move.
You speak in
Forward.
its language like Olnak does with the animals. Vroom, vroom, vroom. There you go.
Well, what
I
does
don't speak
what do they
caterpillar.
want to move to do? Do they like moving stuff?
I
There's
don't
lots
know, I
of
haven't
there's
asked
lots
him
of
yet.
gravel. They can move.
And he
some of
walks
this
down, he
gravel.
starts walking up to one of them.
Are we
Uh-huh.
really going to have a conversation with...
I'm gonna watch him have a conversation
Oh,
with the machine.
okay. Okay, cool.
How's your guys' fishing expedition?
Oh yeah, we're out fishing.
Oh yeah.
Roll.
Something.
Survival
Sure, yeah, survival.
or nature?
Yeah, either.
13.
10.
Not great.
Not going great so far. I can roll again. No.
I'm really good at cooking the fish. I ain't good at catching it. I got a 4.
Okay.
So we're gonna hang out a little longer until you ask us again, I guess.
We go out there planning on fishing, and none of us have a fucking fishing pole.
The hawk lands back down on
I'm
your
fishing with my
shoulder.
hammer. Right? Like,
You could probably get a squirrel or a grouse or something.
Yeah, the hawk lands back down onto your shoulder, and it's
Find
just
a critter
staring at
than a
you.
fish.
I know, motherfucker. I'm trying to find one. Just calm it down.
I just start firing firebolts into the fucking water.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill out. Don't get that crazy yet.
You see the hawk fly up, does a couple circles, and then just wicked quick.
Uh-oh.
Plummets, snacks a fish, and just takes off.
I don't think he needs to. I'm not there.
Fair enough.
You did
Well, that one
help
counts. You're paid back.
Like, you're welcome.
Shouldn't
If he could
engage
flip
in
me
it.
off, he would. But he can't.
You hear
He's a
the
bird.
really cool.
He gave you the bird. Anyway,
The screech.
All right.
You guys just gonna keep trying to fish?
I got.
Well,
Well,
now
try
I'm-
to catch
now
one
I'm
for old
fucking
man
hungry.
Gotta at
MacGruber.
least gotta
Let's
get
give
one.
more try.
can I use Mage Hand to get advantage?
Nat 20.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Ooh, and then I pull 23.
Hell yeah.
Jesus.
So
I got-
second attempt goes much smoother than the
I
first.
got a 7. I ain't good at that.
I got
You
pissed
gave-
off because the hawk just
you gave up
basically
halfway
flipped me
through.
So
off.
how does
Oh, yeah.
the hawk catching the fish inspire you to do better?
I just got
Because we
It just
fished in a
angered
different
me.
spot.
Because it
Well-
just straight snatched it.
Yeah.
I've been out here for 30 minutes. I didn't catch a goddamn thing.
Well, where we
Better
were
you-
fishing, there wasn't any fish. And then where we saw the hawk crab, like, oh, that's
Let's go
the
with that.
spot
That
over
makes more
there.
sense than me
we
just getting
moved
real
over.
pissed.
We moved up the bank a little bit and started fishing in that spot.
Perfect. You guys catch some good fishes
Fishies?
of the eating and cooking varietal. Enough for people to have enough food to be comfortable. James is like, that's enough of them.
That'll do, probably.
I didn't catch any, but I know that those sizes are good.
Yeah. So
That's because you should have followed us upstream. You didn't do that.
we'll gut them and clean them real quick.
There we go.
All right. cook these up for old man MacGruber, and we'll see if we can.
Okay.
All I'm trying to do is butter the old fella up, so hopefully we can figure out how to help him out.
I'll stop talking about birds. He clearly thinks they're all drones. So
Yeah, I recommend that. I feel like that's a losing battle.
It's just I should let that one go. It's hard though. That one bothers me for some reason. I don't know why.
Hey there, listener. I'm just going to jump in briefly. I just want to take a quick second and re-promote our Patreon. If you want to hear ad-free, unabridged, and early release episodes, we have those. If you want more quality content that only Patreon subscribers can gain access to, we have that. In fact, it's my understanding that the side quest crew got to take on an age-old foe of adventurers everywhere in this last episode, the fearsome Door. In all seriousness, for $5 a month, you can gain access to over 7 hours of additional content, and that's just what we've released so far. That said, we here understand that everything in the world seems to be getting a bit more spendy, so if you are looking for a less financial way to show your love, please follow, like, subscribe, comment, download, review, or whatever your podcast app of choice allows. We appreciate you all. Now let's get back to Fort Morgan.
I don't know why.
The time that the bird screams the bird at Olnock, you guys see old man. That bird stole my fish!
Your fish.
He said they was bringing me a fish. Bird's got it.
They're still working on getting you a fish.
There's plenty of fish to go around, probably.
Yeah,
Plenty
I
of
guess
fish
you,
in the
you
stream.
wouldn't know right now.
I think I'm ready to move.
You think so?
Mhm.
All right.
Okay. Go do your woo.
I did it. You saw I put the book back after I whooped and it did the boots.
So why aren't they moving?
Because they haven't gotten a reason to yet.
Okay, how do we give them a reason to move?
You gotta sing the song like in Bed Knobs and Boobs.
Hi, niece.
Not that
Come on, hop to.
If you can tell me where the D is on one of them,
Where the what?
then she's telling it to put its knees up.
Oh, okay.
I didn't be like I'm crazy.
I didn't hear me.
I heard D.
Same. I'm like, well, it's the long phalange look that looks it's down there on the bottom, kind of pointed to the
I
ground.
think
I
that
would
these
guess.
it's called a joystick, but you know.
Act like old man MacGruber's crazy, but she's telling it to put its knees up.
She's
It's a
fitness
term of
trainer.
endearment.
She says that to everybody.
Incidentally, if you would like a Tai Chi lesson, I could give you one.
Oh, thank you.
Well, no,
Feel like I slapped
maybe
a rock.
those movements, maybe we can help him get a little more.
Hang on.
Hooks it.
Uh-huh.
Nails the big track hoe.
Uh-huh.
I pissed it off.
No, it doesn't make that sound.
Uh-oh.
It flaps. And you see the track hoe's front scoop lift. Up. Quite high. As if stretching.
Uh-huh.
Like a dog does when they get up off the couch. Then its arm bends back down. And the bucket turns to face you guys.
Uh-oh.
At what point do we get back with the fish?
Uh-huh.
Probably about now.
I think you pissed it off.
Guys, I feel like this is like Jurassic, the one with the dinosaurs in the park.
Jurassic Park?
Yeah,
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Let's go to roll initiative.
Ah, shit.
God. We're fighting a fucking bulldozer? All right.
I have to stop rolling this. I rolled a 3 on it 3
We're doing okay.
times
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't think
that's
that's
a
a good
Jesus
dice.
Plus 2. Okay, I didn't do terrible. I might stick with the large white dice. It's serving me best so far.
Nice. My bloody one.
It will soon betray me. I'm sure of it.
Only when it matters most.
I know, right? Like if you roll a 1, you'll die. Oh, there it is.
Luckily, I can't. I just realized we're going to be doing a scene from Maximum Overdrive.
Does the one have the hobgoblin's face on it?
I will remind you all that my WoW Magic is 11.
Oh, great. This could be fun.
Oh, that's right.
And I don't have mage armor up right now.
Oh God! So the
But
first
I didn't
spell is
want
going
to
to be
risk it
mage
while we were
armor.
riding the horses.
Fair. Or like, okay, guys, we're gonna do stealth. You might want to, preemptively mage armor. Kaboom!
Just fly.
Now all the China goes
Her character in the home campaign flashbanged us when we were
Yeah.
trying stealth ones. So
All I did was cast mage armor, and then I accidentally created an explosive light spell.
It's like, oh my god.
pretty much any time mage armor is cast, I feel like it's synonymous with explosion at this
it's
point.
because it's the best, like, spellcaster spell to do before a fight.
Yeah.
So you're always going to
It's
cast
used
at
a lot.
least one spell slot a day to use that.
Yep.
Elliot.
25.
Oh, almost got him.
Emery.
4.
James.
22.
Ah! How do I roll well and still get put like second to last? Anyway.
Because they're Dexy as fuck.
Ulnok.
18.
We're too shocked to do anything. We're
I'm
just
like,
watching
do I
this
get a
machine
say in this?
Or watching Mr. MacGruber.
Yeah, I'm just going down my list of things.
Oh.
Otherwise, I'll just start putting initiative multiple times for the same thing. And I have a fair number of things to say.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds like a lot.
And they just sounded like one big die.
Yeah, still. It's
Well.
like 4 times.
15.
Nice.
Oh.
Actually, have you in the right spot.
Close.
Yeah, you're third.
In our road.
And
fair.
Sadie. And Jacob.
Depends on how everything else rolled.
Oh yeah, I gotta add Jacob.
All right.
What about Sadie?
She's
I have
like,
her.
Asshole, okay.
God, now we have 2 children we have to look
I
after.
know. We have
I
more people to
feel
protect. We
strongly that
fucked up
Sadie
on this
resents
one.
us referring to her as a child. I'm not saying she isn't.
She's a teen, ergo child.
I'm just saying that she resents it.
I am an adult. You're not legally or figuratively in any capacity yet, right? Like,
Yeah, but honestly, half of us are under 25. None of us are really adults.
Then there's Elliot over there, like, I'm like double all yours ages.
that's why he's our grandpa. Keeps us alive. Or dad. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not that much younger than Elliot,
He's our
so-
guru.
Our guru.
He's not a
Sensei
stepdad.
Elliot.
He's the dad who's stepped up.
I'm that dirty uncle that nobody
That's
wants
what
to
Jesus
invite to the dinners because he's going to say really rude things.
That's what makes the dinner so much fun, though.
Right. I fucking love when he's here.
All right.
Oof.
You see it?
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
little
a
far
right.
to the right.
Yeah.
That's a
And
lot of
if you let
things.
go of it,
Other
you're
right.
at the
To the
top.
right, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Uh-oh.
it did the thing.
Oh Jesus.
I look. Shock always tries.
Oh
in
my
vain.
god.
To give it to-
I didn't even roll poorly. I'm still 5th. Fuck.
Just be glad you're not Emery.
Yeah, that's.
Oh my, yeah.
There's a lot going on here. This is a problem.
Yo.
So the
Yikes.
magical explosion happens
There
at the
you
end
go.
of the round. Get it?
Oh. You're welcome, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, Elliot. You come back holding a fish, and there's an excavator moving,
Oh god.
or a Treco moving.
What is it doing that makes us realize we're being attacked?
It faces you,
Uh-huh.
starts moving towards you.
Oh, does it start like
Uh-huh.
like chomping its mouth kind of thing?
Sure, that. It's got the extra grabber, not just the sneak.
Okay.
Old Man MacGruber
Pac-Man and its
starts
frenzy.
getting fucking excited.
Yeah.
Woo! It's doing the things. Oh, that voice hurts.
Yeah, they'll do that.
So, Elliot, a Traco is chomping its bucket at you. No, technically, it's chomping its bucket at Emery and Mel and Old Man MacGruber.
We are much closer to it than we would like to be.
MacGruber, can you make that thing stop?
No!
I don't know why it's moving. All right.
It's time to be a victim of my own machinations.
It's got the wants to stop.
Well, shit, I guess I'll try to make it stop. Draw my fish, draw my bow, and shoot at it.
All right.
Shoot him with the fish.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
All right, first attack.
Like what, 12?
3. We got 3 attacks.
That ain't till next level that you got 12.
I got to count. 15.
Whoa. Okay.
15 to hit?
Yep.
Hits.
That's 8 points of longbow piercing damage.
Okay. Your arrow sticks.
No damage.
It sticks. It doesn't like
It
ting
did
off.
damage. It does not ting off.
It just sticks.
Does it?
Okay, thank God.
Does
Okay.
it make a
Guys, they're
tinging
moving
Second
sound?
shot.
No.
Neither did the rock. So these are,
14.
Made them alive.
we fucked
Hits.
this up.
Uh,
We fucked
9
something
points
up
piercing
there, Mel.
damage.
Equipment's all fleshy now.
We should not. We should have stayed out of this.
We should not be messing with magic we don't know anything about.
I don't know
Is that-
why I even
Yeah.
helped. I shouldn't be messing
Last
with
shot.
magic at all.
This is my
No, what if
extra
my
umbral
weird
attack.
oogie boogie black
Misses.
mark messed with normal magic?
10.
All right. James.
All right.
And then I'm going to say, Mr. MacGruber, you should probably try to get these things to stop.
Where in the hell am I?
You are walking up with maybe a fish. You see Elliot
I
start
don't
shooting
think
an
you got a
excavator.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
The
There's,
excavator is moving.
yeah, and I assume at the moment there's
Dancing on
bugger
us.
all to hide behind.
Yeah.
Okay. At the moment, I'm gonna just shoot it with a firebolt because I don't have my bow out.
All right.
Whoppa! Look at that different sound effect.
Nice.
That is a 17 to hit.
Yep.
Yay!
Always go for a chow.
Ka-chow! Ka-chow! Wow. That ain't worthy of a ka-chow because I did 3 points of fire damage.
Hey, every cent is gonna help.
You gotta say wow like Owen Wilson too if you're gonna do a job.
It's okay, guys. I'm warming up. And then I'm going to get as close to the office trailer as possible so I can hide behind stuff.
Alrighty.
Bonus action dash. Because I remember I can do that shit.
There you go. So you can make it to the trailer
Perfect.
comfortably. The excavator is what I'm calling the Traco because that's what I have written. You can see it reacts to each of the 2 arrows that hits it and the fireball bolt.
Massive difference.
And at the top of the scoop, a couple of eyes blink open.
What in the fuck? It's alive.
What? What?
And its eyes weren't open when the damage occurred. So it scans the field. And it sees that there are 3 people much closer to it than others. So it starts moving up to
Uh-huh.
you guys. And you notice the bucket. You're pretty sure that shit's drooling.
Ah, God.
We fucked this up
We
bad.
fucked this up so bad. Oh my
What
god.
did you guys do?
I don't
We were
know.
trying to help.
I barely read English.
And you see
I went basically on vibes.
Bad vibes. Bad vibes.
They weren't bad before.
Old Man MacGruber was the closest because he stepped up to hit it with the rock. That you still see on the side of it. And it opens up and attacks.
Oh no.
Good. Great. Good.
I hope it misses.
And Old Man MacGruber. Now, the part that's frightening, right? You guys have all seen these. And it's a solid steel bucket that usually is connected to a pin,
Mhm.
right?
It's-
That
yeah.
could pivot up and down. You see a throat.
Oh God.
That's so uncomfy.
I'm not a fan.
What little shop of horror
fuck
shit is
this
going
up.
on here?
Y'all turn it into a Bronto.
Feed me, Seymour.
Grabs and completely envelops old man MacGruber,
Oh no.
doing a fair bit of ouches upon that man.
Oh
You know,
no.
I think the most difficult part about this is trying to fucking explain it when we get back to town.
It's simple. We cannot help the town.
Fair, we
This
don't
is
have to
This
tell
is
any
not
of this.
this is not the way.
This is not.
This is not
This
the
is
way.
not doing.
This is
No.
not. I have spoken.
And you see one of the compactor machines
No. Shh. Sleepy
have a
time.
couple eyes open up,
Lullaby and
Just-
good night.
and it takes its turn trying to understand the fact that it's alive.
Oh boy, existential crisis.
Just like-
That is overwhelming.
What is happening? Yeah.
Olnock, an excavator ate a man.
Yep. How far away am I?
What do you want to do?
I want to fucking attack it twice.
Say you're close enough.
I
Okay.
mean, you do have a throwing
If you
hammer.
move
I know
your
that's
30,
why I'm still trying to make sure I'm in range.
Fair.
we'll say if
Because
you
we
move
came
your,
up with fish, right? Like,
if you move your 30, you're within range to throw.
okay.
Sure, you throw with the right hand, not with the hand with the fish.
He's like, clang, squish.
And I'm gonna need to see your card.
The thrower?
Sir, I need to see your thrower.
You have a license for that
You
thing?
got a license for that? No unlicensed hammering.
Let me make sure I get you the right card. That other one.
Take one, pass it down.
There's a
Ouch.
+3 mod.
Gracias.
I already +6.
So you're +9. Oh, 2 you're already +6. Gotcha.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay, first I would like to go into a rage.
That's probably smart.
So I'm going to extra attack. I want to try to attack it twice. All good?
See how the first one goes.
It's fucking going to swallow my hammer. God damn it. All right, let's see what happens.
23.
Okay, yeah, 14 + 9. Yeah, 23. Sorry. I was making sure my modifier was
Hits. Go ahead and give me your damage.
right. Okay. It's 2d8s.
I don't like that the DM is being weird about this one.
12 plus 8 if I'm in a rage. 20.
How much?
20.
Dang. All right.
2 6s plus 8. 12 plus 8. Just saying it out loud so everybody knows I'm not bullshit.
I need you to make a
Okay.
wisdom check, I guess.
Wisdom check.
The save.
Save. Not great. So here we go.
Good luck.
Daddy, 14.
You have gotten used to yeet.
Yeah.
And
Return.
you can feel it force come back to you.
Mhm.
There's a fair amount of resistance this time.
Oh, that's why
But
the
you get
arrow's
it to come
sticking.
back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and the rock's stuck in it too.
Things are sticking. Okay. Like, okay, that was fucking weird.
You have a second attack.
I do. How the fuck else am I gonna hurt it? I gotta do it again. All right, here we go. Nine?
It's the same thing you rolled last time.
23 again. Plus 8. 16.
Plus.
8 plus 8.
Oh.
Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
18. Sorry, 19 minus 1.
Comes back a little easier this time.
Okay.
And we're all very wise in this group. I'm learning.
Nope.
I think I have the highest wisdom with a +0.
You might have good wisdom. I think your spells are based off wisdom, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You see, so you can right now, you can see the feet of old man MacGruber.
Oh.
And you hear a fair bit of hollering and hooting and youching. And all sorts of other flavors of hillbilly ouchie boys.
Something along the lines of, I knew you were from the government, you're right.
It's all muffled.
Yeah.
And then you see the feet,
Oh no.
and right next to Mel, old man MacGruber's back.
Ah!
Looking pretty fucking rough.
Oh, is he like completely soggy with like weird construction?
Yes. And you can
drool?
see his beard's getting patchy pretty quick.
Oh no.
You see the other compactor open its eyes that it now has and assess the fact that it is alive. Mel,
What am I?
How far away from the excavator am I?
what you want to do?
I'm trying to decide if I am within distance I could shoot something at it, or if I'm so close I have to hit it.
You can shoot at it. You're not in melee.
Oh, thank God. I'm going to pull up my short bow and go... I really wish I'd been practicing.
I don't know if I want to punch something that may or may not give your hand back.
That's why I'm using the short bow. I saw things. Okay, I have first attack. 18 to hit
Hits.
for 5 points damage.
Okay.
Second attack, 8 to hit.
Misses.
Third
Oh,
attack,
eight.
yes.
Okay.
Third attack, 14 to hit
Hits.
for 2 points damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to suggest to old man MacGruber that we get further away, and I'm gonna run in the opposite direction, ushering Jacob and Sadie away.
All right. Jacob goes with you. Not near as quickly as you can.
As fast as his little legs can carry him.
Yeah, you move 45, I'm assuming.
Yes.
He moves his full 30. And throws a rock at it
I think that'll just piss it off, but okay.
and misses.
Pretty sure the thing's already pissed off.
Good try.
Threw while
Good
it was
try.
running, to be fair.
It's hard to throw and run at the same time.
This guy's only just recently become an athlete, too. Like, he did not...
I'm being
That's
encouraging.
Mel's influence on him.
The
I'm-
steamroller opens its eyes blinkingly. Sadie heeds your advice and starts backing up as well. Because this shit's scary.
Yeah, this is one fucked up circle of life that we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
How do we make it
And you
stop?
see her skin turns brown. Pretty crackly. It looks hard as she moves back with Jacob. And then, very similarly, you see the other steamroller opens its eyes blinkingly. Slightly more concerningly, the very large bulldozer
Oh,
starts
no.
moving. Emery, it's your turn.
Good.
We have made it all the way through the first round of combat.
So
Jesus.
first thing I'm going to do is cast Frostbite at the excavator. He
Okay.
needs to make a con save.
Hey, chill out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
I realize it as I'm saying it.
17.
Saves, it takes no damage.
Okay.
I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to cast a spell as a bonus action.
Okay.
Mage armor.
Smart.
It probably isn't gonna help me much, but
We got a rules book coming out.
Just
Oh no, that's the wild magic chart.
so I'm gonna mage armor myself.
okay.
Brace
That brings
for
my
impact.
AC up to 15, I believe.
15, not 14.
Yeah, because I've got these bracers of defense
Oh,
now.
that's right. Okay.
Oh, your AC higher than mine.
They add +2 to my AC. Mage armor makes it 13 plus my dex, so
14 plus
16.
16. Okay.
Dang.
Um,
Cool. But how are we doing on the magic today?
I explode.
Uh,
I rolled a 10, to be fair,
Yeah.
but it's 11 right now.
So, as a reminder to our folks at home, we are no longer playing with the wild magic table found in the Player's Handbook or wherever it is. We're playing with the Game Master's Book of Astonishing Random Tables by Ben Egloff. His variant magic table.
Is it still a D100?
It is.
72.
So, before I read this, you're up front pretty much by yourself.
Yeah,
You're within spitting
MacGruber's
distance of MacGruber.
yeah. So I cast my frost spell at it. I'm backing away a little bit. Cast mage armor on myself.
76.
72. Better. It could be 76 if that's better.
No. You're happier.
Okay, good. 72 for sure then.
So the only creature you could see,
Mm-hmm.
and it's night. I need you to roll a d8.
Okay. 2.
The first trash compactor that opened its eyes, not trash compactor, earth compactor,
Mhm.
shimmers. Elliot,
Did you cast your protection
What kind
spell
of
on
shimmer?
Did you heal that thing?
I don't know what I did.
I don't know.
Because normally you're supposed to be glowing right now.
There is a thing coming at. I am backing away. by
Yeah,
the way.
I assumed.
Okay. Good.
So you catch up with your sister and Jacob.
Yeah, pretty much.
Does anybody else think that maybe running away would not be a terrible option?
Probably right. We've got the old man MacGruber. I'm still good. I'm going to be backing away, but as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the excavator,
Okay.
and then I'm going to take 2 shots at it.
Okay.
I feel like maybe destroying these things might be a good idea because, again, we're not exactly all that far from town, and
I
there's
know,
a pretty
I
important
know, but
structure in that town that
there's
should not be demolished.
So many of us,
Ooh,
or so
nice.
many of them, and so few of us. And they're so
I know, I
big.
like those odds.
I didn't announce
Deception
sharpshooter.
check.
Damn it. Oh well. Both of them are going to hit because they're both 18 plus.
Yeah.
The first one
The
is going to be
sharpshooter continues to shoot.
12. 17 damage on the first hit. And 14 points of damage on the second one.
All right.
And then I want to continue. I want to be moving away, but I don't want to leave the group.
I
Like,
want to keep distance.
I'm just trying to keep distance.
Okay. James,
Yo.
the
If,
excavator's starting to look pretty rough.
if possible, I would
It's
like to.
bleeding a lot.
If it can bleed, it can be killed.
Mhm.
If the health bar moves, you can kill it. Anyway, I would like to bonus action hide behind the building if possible.
Go for it.
That is a 26.
Yeah.
Just, where'd James go?
Whoosh into the ether. And then I would like to shoot it with a bow.
Yep.
That is dirty 20.
To hit?
Yes. And I assume I get sneak attack on that.
Yeah.
Cool.
You are hit it.
Wow. Some shite rolls. I got 9 total.
Wow.
A 1, a 2, and a 2
Fuck.
for
Ouch.
sneak attack
Yeah.
damage.
Oh.
Damn.
All right.
And the longbow did 4.
Ouch. That's a bummer, buddy.
I'm not used to killing construction equipment.
I mean, that's fair.
It's hard to know the weak point on a living piece of construction.
Yeah.
So the excavator is not enjoying this. It's been alive for about 20 seconds.
Right. Just
Those
taking damage.
20 seconds have been miserable. And it notes that the rest of its fellow equipment appear to be alive. And so it reaches down with its big old mouthy mouth and grabs a hold of compactor number 4.
What?
Oh, wait, no. Maybe we'll eat each other.
Is it gonna yeet
Aha,
compactor number 4?
infighting.
And it lifts compactor number 4 up.
Oh, God.
Yeah!
Oh, God.
It
Launches compactor number 4
Yeah.
forward.
Great.
I've heard of using halflings as projectiles, but not
It's
fellow.
pulling at us.
Get her ball, get her ball, get her ball.
And it is able to throw it
It's gonna hurt so bad.
right into.
You're fucking
Here, I'll be.
me and the NPCs.
Just fucking full on yeets his bro.
So it had its eyes open this time, and it realized that Elliot's shots
Oh, no.
fucking hurt. This bad boy is a strong sumbitch. So it eats it at you. I need you to make a dex save.
18.
You're able to dodge out of the way, but there is now a slightly. It screams. The compactor screams the whole way over. It doesn't enjoy this. It lands and it rights itself, and it locks eyes onto you. And now it's its turn,
It's next.
and so
Does
it's not quick.
Does it happen to take fall damage?
Yeah, that would make sense.
It did get yeeted
That would
across.
make a lot of sense.
How far, I don't know, but probably
I'm
not.
gonna give it. It's what, a D6 for every 20 feet or 10
10
feet?
feet.
You're a fair bit back.
So I was
Well, I'm gonna
specifically
say you were
moving away
90.
from
You
it.
moved another 30 back, so that's 120. That's 12d6. I'll let it make a dex save.
Yeah.
That failed.
Do you want me to roll 12d6
Please,
for
that'd
you
be
real
awesome.
quick? It'll do the math real quick for you, too. 38.
All right, that fucking hurt,
But, ow!
but it's
Hey.
still a lot.
Would have hurt worse if it had hit me.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Put that on the wrong creature.
Oh, no.
Here's my dice. 38.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, no, no. Oh, no.
Oh,
There.
that hurt a lot.
Yeah, that fucking hurt. That rocked its shop.
Yeah, maybe they'll keep throwing each other.
Yeah, please keep doing that. I'm gonna try to taunt it with throwing shit.
There
Now
you
this
go.
little dude's, he's not quick. He doesn't seem to be able to roll its wheels. So you see it almost, you would almost kind of attribute it to almost like an army crawl. Like it lifts one
like a
part
great
of its
little
wheel
toaster.
up, scoots it forward, and it's doing that with the back wheels as well, kind of crawling at you. But it's able to get up to you. So you got the eyes open up about where halfway down the front of this thing, kind of where the grill would be for airflow, opens up into just a gnarly mess. And it's going to bite at you.
Armor class 14.
And that's a 14 plus to hit you. giving you
It's not a good whistle.
Nope.
Bad whistle.
11 piercing damage. Damn, that fucking rolling hot. 11 piercing damage. And 7 acid damage.
Oh, damn. They're all suffering from heartburn.
Who did I give that to?
You gave that to me.
James.
I disagree with
No.
And that's its turn.
Cool.
Olnock! A trash compactor went flying and bit Elliot. Not a trash compactor. Ground compactor.
Right.
A knobby steamroller. Minus the steam. And the rolling.
And the rolling.
I'm really just kind of debating on which one I should try to attack. Because Excavator did a lot of damages to something that had none. So maybe I should leave him alone for a while and just let him keep throwing shit at us. Because maybe it'll hurt them. Yeah, I'm going to attack Compactor 4. Twice.
You're not
Wait,
far from.
No, I thought I was 120 feet away.
He was with
Yeah, he
you
was back
initially.
with you.
I was back
He's-
around with you.
Oh, okay.
He
All
only-
right.
he
All right.
only
No,
moved
that's
30
fine.
feet away from
That's
you.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
A little-
I was
That makes
close
sense.
enough to
Go 30
yeet the
feet
hammer. I'll have to move.
Or you could just throw the hammer at him.
I'm gonna try.
He's within the range of
I don't want to be close to things.
He would actually, you moved 30 forward, so he's right at the edge of your hammer.
Okay, so I'd have to move a little bit if I want a better
you could
shot.
hit him as long as it doesn't move any further. He's
Okay.
right at the edge of your range. He's right at 60.
I will point out that you do well being close to things because you can eat a shitload of damage.
It's true.
That's just.
Acid.
I'm not telling you what to do. That's just a note.
But
If you move any closer to Excavator, you can't help Elliot. If you move any closer to Elliot, you can't hit Excavator this round.
so I kind of
Make your
You're
choice. bud.
fucking
dead center.
dead center. Yeah,
So
you are the hemisphere.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
And make an attempt at Compactor 4.
Okay.
Twice.
See how the first one goes.
Yeah, whether or not the return to sender works.
Not good.
+9.
So 10.
Wow, that one.
Yeah.
That one's miss.
That one's missed regardless of the.
37.
So let's try number 2. 18.
Hits.
19.
Wow.
Nice.
Go ahead and describe this.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Nice.
All right. So I panic, throw my first one, and fucking whiff. But it comes back, and I'm happy because it didn't almost come back twice. So
Right.
I'm nervous, but I still got to keep attacking. And then I throw the second one, and I don't know where its eyes are, but you
On the
said
front.
its mouth opened.
Yes.
I saw this in an anime a couple of days, like a couple of weeks ago, and I want to do this. So I'm gonna throw it like extra hard,
Okay.
and it's gonna go straight through what would possibly be its chest, just making a giant hole,
Dead center. Okay.
and then it's gonna fly right back to me through the same hole,
there you go.
and it's
Nice.
just gonna die.
That does in fact happen.
Yay.
And part of me goes, nice, nice, neat. Great. I don't know. I fucking got too many words in my head that I wanted to say together, and I fucked it up.
All of a sudden, we hear from behind us, niece.
Wait.
That's not words.
I think Jacob says oos, not niece.
Right. Oos.
Awesome. It's old man MacGruber's turn. Thank you. I forgot his name for a second. And you see him square up.
Old man's gonna throw hands with the excavator.
He's just
Don't do
up.
that.
Ah!
And he does some ripper while he grabs a bit of some powder out of his overall pocket.
Mhm.
In doing so, the overall pocket falls off from the acid damage he sustained. And you see him And as that powder goes, it turns into a small orb of light.
Okay.
Lands dead center on the excavator and fucking explodes. He casts a fireball.
Fireball?
Fireball.
He's not fucking around.
Fucking ate him.
Right? I mean,
He
yeah.
fucking ate me too.
He's crazy, but he ain't dumb.
I didn't ask
And-
how big the room was. I guessed fireball.
Exactly.
How many
Yeah.
other things does it manage to do?
I don't know. I feel like the excavator probably soaked most of that damage.
Yeah, because it's pretty big.
Dead center on that thing, like it's only 20-foot
20
radius.
foot radius. I will say that it catches
Far enough out.
compactor dose.
Okay.
They are not.
It can't be Dexy. Especially the compactor.
They both fail. Pretty heavily. Yeah, they both fail. And they take. How much does this do?
86.
Thank you.
Wow.
Sure enough. All
And
right.
that's not upcasting. It's another spell slot. To
I've also
Yeah.
managed to roll 8d6 and only come up with 25. So, you know,
Fair.
Yeah.
I was really disappointed.
He does a healthy amount of damage.
Because there's nothing more disappointing than casting fireball. Doing.
Yeah, nothing. Oh, come on.
And he hoops and woo!
No, I can't do that. I want to do that.
And he backs up to join you guys. 'cause
You
he's
got any more
not
of that pocket
done.
sand?
Excavator's not dead yet?
No, it's looking pretty. That's
Damn.
bad.
That's got
It
some
ain't dead.
serious.
Fuck.
That's soaking up some hit points, bro. Yeah.
Compactor 2, you can see it. I didn't like that. It locks eyes on him. And you see it kind of up at the excavator
good.
and kind of combat
Fuck.
crawl over to the excavator.
Oh God,
Pixar
they've
fucking-
learned how to communicate.
Mel,
He's reloading.
old man
gonna throw the
MacGruber
next one.
catches up to you. No, he
Okay.
doesn't.
No.
Like,
He
just kidding.
catches up
He
to
caught up to
15
me.
feet in front of you.
Okay.
Me,
At
Jacob,
this
and
point-
Sadie.
Yeah, the three of them are between me and the excavator.
4 of us now with Mr. MacGruber.
Right. 4 of them. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Mel's gonna give the world's largest sigh and then run back and put herself between the excavator and them
Okay.
to give them more time to get away. And she suddenly remembers that she can only shoot twice when she's shooting her bow, which would explain why she missed wildly last time. And is going to shoot at it with her bow again.
Okay.
11 to hit
Misses.
and 13 to hit.
You're aiming at excavator?
Yes.
Hits.
Okay.
Just.
For 4 points of damage.
It takes that. Looks ever so slightly worse.
And then she's going to stand there trying to decide if she wants to keep shooting at it with her bow or if she wants to punch the woman.
Jacob throws another rock.
And keep running away.
Get on the broom, boy! Right, like, did we bring
Yes.
the broom?
Yep.
Certainly.
He hits, dealing 3 points of rock damage.
Rock and roll.
What's up?
And keeps running away.
Yeah, and he backs up another 30 feet, putting him basically alone. You see the steamroller move towards the excavator. Combat crawling again because their wheels don't wheel.
Sorry, that wasn't the best joke I had in the wheelhouse. My bad.
Sadie,
Just got to roll with the punches, I guess.
Shh.
feeling pretty good, pretty confident. She hasn't taken any damage. She's feeling pretty hearty.
Ever.
She throws her hand out and says, "Hey, stop moving," to the excavator. And you see grasping weeds and vines explode from the ground, encasing the tractor tread on the excavator and pretty well just entangling the other compactor that moved over to the excavator. And then
Oh my god. The mouse almost hit the X button.
yeah.
It hovered over it for an alarming amount of time.
You see the other steamroller move towards the excavator and slowly and as soon as it enters the area, nothing happens. The bulldozer starts its march forward.
That's gonna
Emery.
Okay. Can I line up any of these equipments with each other? Like, in a straight line?
So the way I'm picturing it
Yeah.
is kind of in a plane somewhat perpendicular
Mm-hmm.
to where you guys are. Well, I guess actually kind of parallel to you guys' spread. So you could move and maybe catch excavator and compactor because they're pretty darn close to each other.
Yeah.
That'd probably be better.
Okay.
Or maybe, I mean, if you full dash, you could line them up next time. Unless somehow your sorcery weirdness allows you to dash and spell.
Theoretically, I could.
Yeah, quick.
Could I
bonus.
line anything up with the bulldozer?
I would say without dashing, probably bulldozer and steamroller 1.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna lightning bolt them. So they need to make dex saves.
Boy, I did not see that coming. Shocking.
What's your DC?
14.
This makes little sense. But I'm rolling for steamroller 1 because it was first in initiative. It passed.
Okay.
But the bulldozer failed.
Alright.
Bigger.
Bulldozer takes 27 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
The other one takes half of that, so 13.
Thank you for doing that for me. Neither of them are particularly fond of this.
I didn't imagine they would be. I assume I'm out of movement.
Regular movement, yeah.
Okay. That's that.
So I have you kind of running off over this.
Uh-huh.
So you're not in like immediate threat, like
Mhm.
of being in melee with anything. Especially you see these things are pretty fucking slow. They would have to dash at you.
Yeah.
In theory, if the excavator wanted to dash at you and it wasn't entangled, it could make it.
Mm-hmm.
But it is, you do see those vines are wrapped around its tread pretty tight.
Okay.
And interestingly, because you got the perspective change, you can see that the vines are wrapped around, not through at all.
Mm-hmm.
Elliot,
Weird.
you just got bit
And
by
then
a dead
Alnock
thing.
killed it.
Sorry for stealing your revenge, but
Oh no, that's fine. That thing hurt. I'm going to continue my attack on excavator that I have hunter's mark.
Perfect.
I am going to take 2 sharpshooters at it.
Okay.
Ooh, here we go.
get him. Get him!
Yes, nat 20.
Fucking awesome.
That was
All right.
double damage, right?
Oh, this does more than that. Okay,
We
nat
shot
20, 23.
What's your other shot? Did you roll it too?
Missed.
Sure.
5 plus 3, 8.
Yeah, okay. Yep, it did. All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, 5, 10, plus 25 on that first shot. Oh, no, double. 10, 20 plus 15. 35 on the nat 20. It's been burying these arrows in it as just peppering it in various places. And then when it took its toothy maw and it kind of went "Rah!" at me, I got right down its gullet.
Nice.
And it sort of swallowed it and kind of went, "Goo," and then.
Yeah, exactly. And the weird thing is now it wasn't attached to just the joints, meaning like the bits in between the joints weren't stiff anymore. It flopped down.
Oh, the whole thing
like
flexed.
a snake almost. And there's definitely some gross, goopy acids melting out of its mouth.
Yeah.
James, the excavator's dead.
Yay. Well,
Okay. One last thing. I'm going to use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark over to the bulldozer.
Okay,
That's
perfect.
exactly what I was going to go after because that thing is terrifying. I'm going to. Well,
Fair.
I'm going to bonus action hide if I could.
You sure can try?
Yeah, to his point, bulldozer cannot save me. Yeah. That is a 16.
Yep,
And then I'm going to shoot it.
that makes sense. It's the bulldozer.
I rolled 2 15s. So that's 2 21s. Oh,
Those
sorry.
both hit.
That's advantage. Never mind.
Advantage.
Because I was
from
rolling
Yep,
the advantage.
it hit.
Yep. Anyway.
The better of your 221s lands.
Well, that's a lot better. That's 19 points of piercing damage.
That hurts. It doesn't love that.
Yay. Continue to stand exactly where I am.
And same thing. Yeah, this is weird because you're shooting at what looks like metal.
And it's like scooping into it.
Yeah, thwapping. And it isn't even thwapping in the way that you're used to, like, animals thwapping. It's juicy.
Yeah.
Is it almost like rippling when it hits?
It's almost jelly. Not quite. It's firm. But it's definitely,
Almost like a ballistics gel.
yeah,
Okay.
nothing like that. Yeah, that's very good. Very good. Onak,
They got more arrows.
What am I closest to?
you're close.
Because like the two things that I was smack dab in the middle of are dead.
I would say that compactor
Compactor's-
dose.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go get him.
Perfect.
Twice.
Go for it. Fuck, that's a solid fuck.
Well,
Yeah.
one definitely missed because it's a 1.
Yep.
And then the other one is 17 plus 9, 26.
Yep.
Thirteen plus 8 is 20. No,
Damn. Nope. 13 plus 8 is 21.
21. There we go. Math. All right. I'm good at it, just not in my
It's
head.
looking fucked up. Old man McGillicuddy. Nope. Old man MacGruber. Liking what happened last time, old man MacGruber is going to look at the bulldozer and throw another fireball.
Fireball!
Just like that.
And there's no. Yeah, all right. Good job. Fucking bulldozer's weirdly Dixie. Don't make a fuckload of sense
Weird.
at all.
Oop, that's the sound of fireball.
Yeah. Whoosh.
Ooh, whoosh.
Okay. They did.
Oh, hey, your fun dice.
Is that where it is?
Yeah.
I lost it and I couldn't remember what.
For the longest time, I honestly thought it was a cheese puff.
It was in my hands, and then it was not.
It ceased to exist.
I've been sitting here not fidgeting because I couldn't figure out, like, I don't know if you saw me checking all my pockets, but I couldn't figure out what the hell happened.
See, I honestly thought it was a cheese puff until the light hit it just right and I saw a number on it. Like, that's a weird cheese puff.
I'm so glad. I was going to bring it up after
So a
this
bunch of
session.
other excavators just
I was
came out
like,
of the
it's
ground
not
surrounding you.
important.
It's crazy.
Oh, shit. All right.
I clocked out for 1 second.
Compactor 2
Now,
struggles against its binds and fails. Mel.
I'm closest to Compactor 2, which
Yes.
was right next to Excavator 1, correct?
Yes.
Can I get there with normal 45 feet of movement?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
you can.
Mel's giving up on the short bow and will pull up her machete
Okay,
and give that a go.
alrighty.
for my day.
I need to do that again because when I picked it up, everything.
You could have just.
That's true.
Okay, that didn't get any better. I have a 9 to hit, which misses, and I have a 12 to hit.
Oh.
Okay, and
Oh,
then
sorry. 12 just. For
Okay.
The little guy.
So that's going to be 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action punch it.
Okay.
Oh, that hits. That's going to be a 24 to hit for 7
Describe it.
points of damage. Oh, okay. So having enough of this, she comes up and she stabs and misses, and she stabs and hits, and then she punches, and it squelches in this really awful, horrible way, and it just sort of deflates and kills.
Can I have a strength check?
Oh no. That's not good.
It's check or save.
Save.
Dirty 20.
All right.
Oh, nice.
You're able. It takes some force, but you're able to rip your fist back off the skin of this thing, and it's just got this snotty, gluey grossness that
All
comes
like
with it.
oobleck.
So that's part
Ew.
of it is you're able to pull your hand, and the skin comes with you for a while,
Ugh.
and then you can feel yourself start to break loose as the adhesive tries to pull you back, and then finally there's a break.
Mel absolutely gags.
But you killed it.
Yep. And as it pulls away, she's like,
The snapping like rubber band sound of like whoosh, of it going back. Ugh.
Jacob throws a rock at Steamroller Small 3, who up to this point has been unmarred, and hits it for another 3 rock damages.
Jacob, first blood.
All right.
And he's seeing these suckers are mighty slow. He's not running anymore. Steamroller Small 3, having been hurt for the first time, assesses the field and sees that there's a short blonde person kind of sort of nearby, and it begins to crawl at you.
Very.
Sadie stands and takes a dodge action because there's nothing nearby enough for her to do a thing. Steamroller 1 starts moving. Bulldozer 2 continues moving, all towards Mel-ish.
oh, awesome.
They would be able to make it to you probably next round. Emery.
Okay. I am going to cast a Chaos Bolt at 2nd level at the Bulldozer.
Okay.
I gotta roll to hit on
Mhm.
that one. Hang on, I lost my modifier. 12?
Just misses.
Ugh. Shit. Alright, well. Oh, hold on. I've got a thing. I can. It says another creature I can see. I've got Tides of Chaos. Once per long rest, I can gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Before I regain use, you can make me roll a wild magic search after I cast a spell. So
Okay, I'm going to make you do that.
I got it anyway for the spell. That is going to hit. It's a 12 plus 6.
Yep.
So 18.
I do care about damage type.
Okay, let me go back to the spell. It's cold damage,
Okay.
and it's 14.
Nice. And this was to the bulldozer.
Yes.
Bulldozer does not enjoy this.
Okay. I have to roll this at least once for the spell. Do you want me to roll it a second time? Well, it's a nat 1, so.
Oh,
Yay! Yay! We haven't done this in so long. We're getting them all out.
hey! Another explosion.
78.
Wow.
Oh no, wasn't that the one we were
No, that was
avoiding?
76.
Oh.
That was
Okay.
76.
All right. So, in front of you is all the monsters in Mel. Right off to the side.
Yep.
The monsters remaining are Bulldozer, Steamroller,
Mm-hmm.
Mel. I need a D4 roll. Actually, you count as well. But I don't have a D5, so roll a D10 halved.
halved.
We're going to go Bulldozer, Steamroller, Mel, Emery.
That's a 4. It's
Mel.
8,
Mel.
8 halved. I'm so sorry, Mel. I was trying to keep things
Mel
from hitting you.
disappears.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Shit.
Well, I was gonna get in the way of her so she couldn't get attacked anymore, but
That's not a problem.
Do I still need to roll this a second time?
Yes, you do.
where'd Mel go?
It's okay. It wasn't in that one. We're good.
Elliot, Mel's gone.
I'm gonna continue my attack on Steamroller 1.
All right.
It's got my hunter's mark.
You hunters marked the bulldozer, I thought.
Oh, what
It
did I
makes
say?
more sense. It's the bigger threat.
The bulldozer. I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Quite literally, the bigger threat.
Yeah.
I am also gonna sharpshooter.
Okay.
Miss.
Okay.
Damn.
Really? It's a
Yeah.
13 AC?
Yeah, no, they would.
Nat 1 and a 4.
Yep.
No,
okay,
about
okay.
that. Yep.
That'll do it. James. Elliot threw some arrows over there, and Mel's gone.
What happened to Mel?
I don't know.
Hopefully she comes back. Yeah.
I was trying to keep her from getting hit by the. I guess she's not gonna get hit.
Yeah, she ain't
Oh,
gonna
I'm
fucking
sorry.
get hit now.
I need a Christmas saving.
Maybe she's not gone. Who knows? Anyway.
You had to say it, didn't you?
I don't know what I asked.
11.
Okay. Yep. Nope, you're gone. You're
Oh,
gone.
God.
Right.
Mel is definitely gone. Anyway, I'm gonna, I guess, fucking hide and then fucking shoot the bulldozer. Anyway, here's the stealth check. That's a 27.
Yeah.
I disappear too.
We were used to you disappearing.
And then I reappear to shoot the dozer. That is a natural 20.
It is.
Fuck yeah.
Big facts. I can see it.
How many D6 do you get right now?
Currently 3.
3D6 plus your bow?
Yeah, plus bow, which is a D8.
On a nat 20.
And a
though.
nat 20, so I get
So-
to double everything.
66 plus 2D8?
Yep.
Equals.
Sorry. A moment. That is 38 points of piercing damage.
Damn.
Fuck yeah, that hurts the hell out of it.
Take that, you bitch. Bring Mel back.
Olnak,
I say with much more.
the bulldozer's looking pretty fucking rough. Steamroller 1 doesn't look awesome.
Okay.
Steamroller Small 3 looks fine. Mel's gone.
Yeah. I'm worried about that part.
Old Man MacGruber looks pretty rough too.
I don't have any healing abilities, so I guess that doesn't matter. But
You're gonna have a wild story when you get back.
I was stranded in kind of no man's land. What did I attack last time?
The thing you killed.
Right.
So you have to move to get. You can move close far enough to be
To
able to
hit?
do things.
Okay. I want to try to finish off Bulldozer 2.
Go for it. You can get close
Still
enough.
charmed by the vampire.
Again, twice.
It's a Mel heavy episode.
19 plus 9 for the first one.
That yeah. Yep.
12 plus 9 is still a 21, so
Anyway.
Damage or hit.
hit for both.
Okay.
So rolling damage now. Both hit.
Okay. Yep.
9 plus 8, 17.
First one kills it. Describe that.
Okay. Son of a bitch. What would be the angle at which I'm attacking it so I get a visual?
You're coming in slightly the side, front side. Does that make
Okay.
sense? The angle, or just off the side of the boat, or the scoop, or the fucking plow.
I'm going to do the same thing to this one that I did to the other one. Since I'm attacking it from the side, I'm going to just throw it as hard as I can, and I'm going to throw it right through what would technically be its chest, and then have it come back to me also through the chest hole.
Fantastic. You fuck it up. Old man McGillicuddy. Nope. Old man MacGruber.
Second time.
Wonder
That
who
one's
my frame of reference.
That one is definitely copyrighted. Don't say that one. Yeah.
His name changes every turn.
He points at Steamroller 1, and 3 balls of magic go fucking flying at this thing pretty aggressively.
Spell of Patriot Arrow.
Fuck yeah, good job, buddy. 13 damage dealt to it. It's now looking incredibly rough. That's dead. Mel! I need you to roll a d6 for me.
What are you,
Okay.
Mel?
I don't know. I'll find out in a minute.
Yep.
1.
Not good, I don't think. But I don't know for sure.
Yeah, we don't know.
The slowest webpage in the world is deciding your fate.
This break brought to you by Carrots. Orange stick good.
I'm giving up on my computer and coming to my phone.
Shooting the
Oh, yep, see, I threatened it.
Yeah, it worked. Oh no, hold on, I'll do it.
You are in so you see almost sort of everything around you. As if it's ghosts. So, what you want to do?
Mel got sent to
Same
spectator
world, but
mode.
It's gray and spectral.
Does it seem solid enough to punch?
What is it?
Please don't say
Which
James.
no. I think Steamroller 1 was coming up to me.
Yeah.
If I move up to Steamroller 1,
yeah, you can move up to it. Especially
I'm-
your incredibly agile self.
yes. I, heat of battle and everything. I'm only vaguely aware that everything's blurrier than normal.
Your feet sound louder than normal here,
This is
like
weird.
echoey, like kind of like when you run in an empty warehouse.
I think I've had nightmares like this.
Yeah.
Well, Mel's gonna try to punch it anyway, because why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Nothing occurs.
Damn.
Your fist kind of woo, and it does this cool wispy smoke as you strike through it, and then reforms in front of you.
I hope this doesn't become normal.
Jakob is concerned that you're gone.
Yeah.
Doesn't think he can do anything about it, and rolls a cock and dice, tries again, and misses with a rock. Steamroller small 3 crawls towards, I guess, Olnox. Emery's the closest now,
I'm probably the closest.
but you're nowhere near it. So
Yeah.
combat crawls in your vague direction.
Coupled by some very loud clanging. Clang, clang, clang.
Nope, no clanging.
No, it's
No?
more like goop.
It's all flesh now.
That's worse. Very wet sounding. Yeah. Ugh.
And yeah, she can't do shit. So Sadie hangs out. Steamroller 1 moves in the direction. Emery,
Great.
Do I feel like a draw on my magic
Are
from
you asking if you
maintaining
could
a
drop
spell?
concentration?
Yes.
No.
Damn it.
Oh, that was a good idea, though. Good idea. I immediately
Due
understood
to the
thought
nature of this
process.
spell, I'm saying
That's fair. That's fair. Well,
we're just glad she didn't roll the elemental plane of Earth. Fire.
I'm going to move because both of these things are. I think I can probably move to light these things up. Yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna do that. I need to make deck saves.
They fail.
37 lightning damage.
All right, go ahead and describe all of them.
So Emery has
yeah.
exploded twice in this fight. She's like already like stressed and afraid. And now she's disappeared Mel. She knows it was her and she doesn't know what she did or how. As she's just like, I'm done with this. And she moves, lines them up, blasts this lightning, and it just like fries them. And there's like an electric static smell. And they just like fry into like crusty
Nice.
on the ground, like melts through them.
So, Mel, the part that you would notice most about this is that you were in line as well.
Good.
And you could see the light go through you and eviscerate everything around you. And it does absolutely nothing to you.
Well, she didn't miss.
We
Oh,
can
you
drop
beat
out of initiative order.
Oh, right. Hold on. Explosion.
Nope, we're
No,
good.
okay.
I had to check.
Yeah.
You also notice you've seen Emery do this a couple of times now. It's accompanied with thunder because that's how lightning works.
Mhm.
You don't really hear that. You kind of sort of hear like a muffled just. And you can see everybody celebrating because they just massacred everything.
Except for I think most of us are friendly
But you
looking
can't
around for
hear.
Bill.
I'm not a fan. But I'm guessing, because I'm sort of still. Yeah, no, I can't. No, Mel's not a fan.
Emery's moving to where Mel last was, and I'm trying to like see if she's just invisible or like what the hell I did.
I'll
to
come
her.
come
Like,
up to
Mel?
Emery and like try to. I might yell back
Wave
at her.
my hands through you.
Emery, Emery, hello.
Is there a reset button on the magic?
God, I can't even feel it pulling on me. I don't even know. I
You didn't-
can't.
You didn't like
I don't
dust
know.
Mel, did you?
I have no idea what I
I'm gonna
did.
just
She's
sit down
gone.
cross-legged
She's not
wherever I
here.
was before
Yeah,
and be
I
like,
can
"This
see
will
that.
wear off." Like, yeah, it'll totally wear off.
Oh God,
It could wear off. Please wear off.
And we'll find out next episode.
Oh fuck!
Sorry, Mel.
She's just gonna silently follow us through her dimension or whatever, wherever we go. Like,
You ready
You
to
guys, can
roll
you
for
feel
your
me now?
character?
Is greatly advised. Theater of the Mind presents Retribution is Amanda Arfsten as Mel Kelly, the God Butcher. Jeremy Arfsten as Elliot Brandybean, the Sharpshooter. Michael Bernal as Olnok Vogger Johnson, the Singing Executioner. Myself, Michael Downs as James O'Brien, the Mischief Maker. And Kasey Weingarten as Emery Lee, the Disco Sorcerer. And your DM, Mike Schock, the Wonderfully Fantastic. We release new episodes every 2 weeks, so our next episode will release on.
April 13th.
If you would like to follow us, our social media and website can be found in our link tree, which can be found in the podcast description. Also in the podcast description, you can find a link to Pinecast, as well as our referral code to get you 40% off your first 4 months of a paid membership. Now that, as well as our link to Epidemic Sounds, which gets you a 1-month trial period to their excellent platform.
Well,
1 week.
1 week.
Why did
Back up.
the last
Why
one
we
had a
said-
month?
said
Redo.
what?
As well as a link to Epidemic Sound, which gets you a 1-week trial period to their excellent platform. The music this week was sourced from Epidemic Sounds, who we are not sponsored by under the Creative Commons license. The songs used in order are
Early Morning Rain by Stefan Carlane, Hooch by Hunting for Sunsets, Run Dry River by River Run Dry, They Come at Night by Etienne Roussel. Welcome to the Village by John Utah. Wellness by Brett Gregory. Closet Creeper by Hampus Nicelius. Lord of the Dark by Pharrell Wooten. And Dead or Alive by Dream Cave.
The Theater of the Mind theme, ad break, and outro were written by the fantastic Mike Schock. All people, places, events, creatures, characters, vegetables, animals, and minerals are used in a fictitious manner. Any similarities is purely coincidental, is in no way historical. I didn't steal anything, I swear. Don't do an inside check. Thank you for listening, and we hope to see you in the next one.
That's the exact same vibe I have with jazz. I can absolutely respect the talent. I know that what they're doing is really hard.
Right.
And it takes a lot of practice to sound that bad.
To sound bad that way.
Yeah.
You have to work really hard to sound bad that way.
I've never been able to understand when they do that free-form jazz, where literally different people are playing different songs at the same time. I'm like, why
It's
is this
chaos.
attractive?
Yeah, I don't, honestly. All jazz became, because of I blame Big Band for it, is it became a I'm fucking cool contest.
Yeah, passing solos back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get into the named orchestras, like the Buddy Rich Orchestra. There was one that just played in town. One of the old Glenn Miller orchestras still fucking going.
Glenn Miller went to high school in Fort Morgan.
Really?
I did not know that.
It is one of our
Oops,
few.
I
We have a
fucking
Glenn
do
Miller
that. I'm so
festival every
sorry.
summer.
So I blame them because it became unlike the rock bands, which became, they actually moved away from it. It was no longer Elvis and his band. It started becoming the Rolling Stones, the Beatles as an ensemble. Jazz became more and more a look at me, I'm cool contest. And more people started simultaneously trying to look cool. And now you have modern jazz, which is 5 people in a 5-person band trying to look cool at the same time, therefore chaos. And they all got really good arguments that what they're doing is actually not that, but they're wrong.
But that's not true.